swear to God, UPS only comes early when I don't really need them. I ordered like preemptively a foil. And that came, but guess what? My purple hollow still in pre-shipment, and they're not replying to my email, so I'm getting pissed. But welcome to another vlog. Let me show you. I got 3 books at half price books. First, I got this Jenny Bayless Kiss Me at Christmas. Jenny Bayless is my favorite Christmas book author, and that's like the only one I don't have, and it was on clearance for $3. And then I found Our Infinite Fates with the gold sprayed edges for only 10 bucks, and I did just get the Skip the Line audio for that. So I picked that up, and then I did get one new book, which is Roll for Romance. It's super cute because by the time you guys see this, it'll be way past GenCon. This is actually going to be like a technically 2-week vlog, but I'm only going to be like vlogging like a week and change with y'all because it is Monday and I do leave on Thursday. And so Thursday through Sunday are gonna be separate vlogs for BG girlies. So make sure you're subscribed over there. Those will probably those will I think be already up by the time you guys see this. Chris is putting my new registration on my car and we're gonna get in to the groceries. Okay, plan for the day is I'm gonna show you guys the groceries and put that away. I did the laundry a few days ago. I'm gonna put it away, pull out whatever I think I wanna do for Gen Con. I'm gonna try on outfits, and then I need to film some short form content for BG girlies for like a pack with me. So I'm gonna do all of that, and then it's currently like 1:41. My goal is to be working on orders by 3, and I'll probably work from 3 to 9. Nothing crazy. I have less than 30 orders left, and I have today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. I don't need to get them done by the time I leave. I'm just like trying to, you know? So we did not get a ton at the grocery store. I'll go through what Chris bought the groceries, and then I purchased like my Gen Con stuff. We got a Diet Coke because we have quite a bit in reservoir. Backup, we got some butthole paper. A little bit too bright, and we were running low on sandwich bread, so we got that. I am scheduled to get my period in the next week, so we did get a nice good old box of tampons. I'll probably just bring it to Gen Con because, you know, we need command strips because we've been needing to re-put up the Ring doorbell because we rent. We don't want to like drill into the brick. So there's that. We got walnut pistachio muffins. We have one more banana chocolate chip that I'll probably eat tomorrow. I have had quite a stomach ache since having Cabo Bobs today, so I don't know if I'll eat again today. Chris got Powerades. He says he thinks he likes Powerade more than Gatorade. So he got a red, which is yummy, a blue, which is yummy, and then he got my 2 least favorite flavors on planet Earth, like Vile, Grape. I learned way too late into my friendship, like me and my friend Caitlin have been friends for 14 years. I probably learned like 4 years ago that grape is her favorite flavor. It's too late to unfriend her, but I considered it. And then I also hate orange, but whatever. And then we needed a new combo pack of water flavoring. I got another taco sauce because I ran out. Chris only ate one of his yogurts last week, so we just got one to replenish it. Got some deli slices of sliced provolone, deli style. And this is beef patties for Chris to make for himself while I'm gone. The bag of frozen, bag of frozen chicken tendies for chicken tender salad. The ice cream of my choice this week was salted caramel. And Chris got coffee toffee bar crunch again, and then he got peanut butter half baked, which peanut butter half baked sounds real yummy. And then my bag of stuff for Gen Con, which I'm just gonna put it into a different bag so I can go bring it to my room. It's kind of a lot. I have a box of these favorite crackers, which are the Dorito nacho cheese ones. You can also go on BG Girlies. The reel is going to be posted like today, real time. So I got the breadsticks and cheese little snack. I got another body wash. I think mine's running low. I picked this up from the kids department. It's an athletic score. It's a plus size, kids 14, 16. I think it's gonna be a little bit big based on like the neck trick thing, but I thought this would be really cute. So I picked this up. It's only $10. It's the pros of being 4 for $11 is you can wear kids clothes. All of my hair ties are missing, so I just got like a pack of fine hair, no snag hairbands, just because I needed those, but I will pack some. I also did $20 cash back. I also got the ouchless hair ties to pack. The travel size makeup wipes. My toothpaste was running low. I did packing like a thing of 10 waters. My other snack, I wanted something sweet, so I got these. I wanted to get something without peanut butter, just to like be mindful of people having allergies. A little Q-tip thing. Mine's kind of dingy, and I think I want to put Band-Aids in the one that I already have, like the empty case. So I just got a new one, and then I got this super tiny deodorant to throw in my backpack so I can re-up on deodorant throughout the day, because I'm not going to be the smelly person at GenCon. I'm just not. And a lot of people don't have that same courtesy. So, I'm not adding to the problem. That's all I'm going to say about that. Chris just went out and put my new car registration on. Didn't really like need to be done until September, but it came out pretty quick, so. Throw the ice cream in here. I did not finish my ice cream last week, so I've been having kind of like late dinners because of working. Like, I'll be like not wanting to stop and eat like at like 6 if I'm like, okay, well I'm gonna be done working at like 7:38. I'm like, there's no point in stopping, because of the fact that A, then I'm gonna have to work later, and then B, I'm gonna be getting like tired from whatever I'm eating. So there's that. But yeah, I'm gonna probably not talk to you guys when I do the laundry, because I honestly don't really have that much to say. And this video is probably going to be quite long, because I'm going to film the next 3 days. So the 28th, 29th, 30, and then 5 through 11. So this video will go up on the 14th of August, which means the time you guys are watching this, the Halloween new releases should be live and on sale. So check them on out, baby. Check them on out. Oh, I think, nope. I'm like, I think that's everything that goes in here. Nope, we got the Gatorades. We got, or the Powerades. We got the sports water. Hopefully Chris is hoping that he gets info regarding getting moved to dispatch this week. But he also has Thursday off. It actually works out so conveniently, because hold on, let me do this. Okay, it actually works out great, because Chris usually works Thursdays, and he actually has this Thursday off because he and Nick are going to go see Weird Al. But I mean, it would have been fine regardless. I would have just been, okay, there's stocked up on toilet paper in that bathroom. It's fine, I'll just bring it off to my bathroom. But it works out perfect. Then we get home on Monday, and he has Mondays off. So, also, I just want to be really real with you guys. This is me being like so vulnerable, because like I feel like people on the internet pretend like their life is together. This is the true story of what my room looks like right now. That's laundry that needs to be put away. That's stuff for packing. And then I need to like pick up this bracelet making stuff and put all of Chris's dirty clothes. Chris is so bad about this that he just like leaves them in a pile on the floor next to his side of the bed. Granted, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because the hamper's full, but like they could just go in the closet where the hamper goes. Because that instantly helps. But I'm gonna just put all of this bracelet making nonsense in here. Because it does all need to go back to Andrea at some point in time. So then all that's left is the little tails that I cut off, which I can just scoop into a bin and then put the tray table back under the bed. This is giving I'm gonna have to vacuum this thing because they're too tiny to get them all up, but good enough for now until I need this thing again. Okay, that instantly helps the situation. Okay, I'm gonna put YouTube on and get to working. I think I mentioned I have less than 30 sale orders left, so there is like a good chance that I can get them done, which would be exceptional vibes. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably use my Kindle stand to film my reel, but yeah. I've got this. I'm gonna take out the things that I have in here because it's gonna be part of my packing, you know what I mean? But anyhow, toodaloo. I am so good at predicting times. It's literally 3:06 and I just finished, even including the editing of the video. Hold on. The most annoying thing is that it's Monday and we don't leave till Thursday. So like I packed because we wanted to get like the content up for it. But like I'm gonna need to unpack like the stuff that I still need, like my headphones, my Kindle, my blanket, like stuff like that I'm really not ready to pack, but like I'm gonna need like my makeup and my hair tools because I'm gonna need to get ready the day of GenCon, you know what I mean? My hairbrush, all of that. What did I come out here for? I meant to go in my room for wax. All those silly little things that I still need to use, you know, but I did get the post up, so that's cool. So cool. Wax. I have a strawberry jam peanut butter zucchini bread from L3. Sounds delish. Smells very strawberry forward. But we're gonna go get as much work as we can done. My goal is like maybe 6 or 8 orders. It'll depend on the size, obviously. And then tomorrow when I wake up, first things first, is I'm gonna edit the reel that went, not reel, the vlog that went up on the 30th. Tomorrow morning. I could like, the thing is it's more effort and it takes longer if I like bring it in here and try to edit while I'm working, like because I'm like trying to do multiple things, everything takes longer. So I think the best course of action would be for me to just do it tomorrow. The only thing that sucks is the last day of the sale and the first day of the sale tends to have the bigger orders. So there are quite a few chunky boys. There's I think 2 in the $200 tier, 2 in the $150, and then like 5 or 6 in the $100 tier, but that's like a third of the orders that are left. The ones in the $100 tier are not as like as the other ones. And the spooky thing about the $200 tier is the $200 tier is just $200 or more. So like a $200 order is not really that bad, but it's when it gets closer to $300 or $400 that it's like Oh my god. Okay. I think because of how much time I've spent on the computers lately and I have not been wearing my glasses because wearing my glasses hurts my head while I wear my headphones, I think it's attributing a lot to like my eyes just feel so strained. I think that's part of my current issue, so I am gonna wear my glasses like a fucking nerd. So today's goal, let's see. I'm gonna say like 5 is like the minimum goal for the day. Would be Pamela from Washington. And then I will have Chris be doing a mail drop. So whatever is done that doesn't have fucking bitch ass Purple Hollow will be delivered. Or not delivered. Well, yeah, I guess delivered to the post office. Will be mailed out prior to me leaving. Hurry up, it's your last day to buy a badge. I think only like Friday and, not Friday, Thursday and Sunday badges are left currently. So, anywho, Pamela from Washington. This looks pretty simple, even though it's been 100 boy. Tina from Virginia. The $50 one. It does not look too terrible. It has a lot of customs, but since the customs are already done, not a big deal. Stephanie, same journey, a lot of customs, but should not be bad. Samantha, or Stephanie, where are you from? Alabama. Stephanie from IA. Is IA Iowa? What state is IA? Heck yeah. Samantha from Iowa, super easy order. We love it. Same with Jessica from New York. That's the 5, and the next one's a bigger one. It's a 150, and that would be Chloe from California. I do want to get through this, knock one of the big ones out, and realistically that'll probably be what I do. Like, how far is like the next big one? And I think it's a little bit too far that I don't think I would get to another big one to buy today. So that would be like 5 or 6 more orders than that. That's my very like tiny thing. This is all the paperwork I have left. This paperwork was 6 inches tall when I started. So I'm feeling super good about everything, which I'm happy about. Gonna continue on with Peg and Rose. Peg and Rose. Solve a murder. I'm actually gonna fill in my planner first, I think. I think that's the setup. So I'm gonna do that. And yeah. Okay guys, my like head actually did, I wore my glasses the whole time I worked. I don't have a headache, so I think that we have, I mean like the behind my ears quite hurts from wearing my headphones or wearing my glasses with my headphones, but I'll take that over a headache any day of the week. But it's like 7 o'clock. I finished probably like 20 minutes ago with those 6 orders that I had planned on getting done. I was going to continue, but I decided instead I'm just gonna edit my video that I was gonna edit tomorrow because my back really hurt. I'm gonna take a shower and then I'm going to edit the one video. This is the book that I'm currently listening to, and honestly it's giving 3-star currently. I mean, the twist that just happened was pretty like shocking, honestly, but I just for some reason don't feel like overly connected to the characters, which I'm kind of sad about because I wanted to love it. I mean, I'm gonna keep it regardless because it's gonna be at least a 3. Well, it's gonna be a 3, I think, because I'm at like 86%, but like the sprayed edges is so pretty, and then like the naked hardcover is also really pretty. It says, maybe that's all love is in the end, an endless tempting of fate. Is there anything on the back? No, the back is plain, but I'm almost done with it, so at least there's that. Book number 42 of the year. But I think I'm gonna edit my vlog. Edit the vlog after I shower. I'm gonna take a body shower because I desperately need to get some heat on my shoulder. It hurts so bad. Like, I had to stop mid-order to have Chris like work out a little bit of the knot because like I could feel it like pinching like my back muscles. But yeah, so I think, yeah, I'm just gonna edit the video tonight because also, I feel like I've been in like a really good routine of like, I wake up, I eat breakfast, I maybe go for a walk. If I go for a walk, I'll call my dad. And I've just really been liking that setup, so I don't want to like mess with a good thing. You know what I mean? So there's that, and I'm going to change my wax, or put some wax in here, I guess. I'm gonna put that same strawberry peanut butter zucchini bread scent in because it's real good. It was real good in my office. So, yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's basically my plan of action for the live long day. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like it's a good one. I feel like it's setting us up for success for tomorrow. And I counted them out because I think mathematically, I think there was 28 orders. I did 6 of them today, so that's 22 left. And I think I counted based on like the size of the orders. I think I'm gonna get at least 15 done tomorrow. And I think I will be able to finish all the sale orders just in the nick of time before leaving for GenCon, which just makes me feel really good, you know? And I also designed the August freebies, so that's done. I'm just very prepared indeed. Hey guys, I know for sure Chris would not have let me show you guys, but I'm absolutely dying right now because Amazon all of a sudden decided that they have to wear like uniforms before it was like they could wear their personal clothes with their Amazon vest, which is fine. But they decided, oh no, not anymore. I need to upload my vlog. I did edit it last night, but it was taking forever to render because it's like 2 hours long. So we will go and upload now. But oh my god, so he puts it on and it's first off, the top is, and again, if this is something you would wear, I'm not making fun of you, it's just very deeply not Chris's style. It's like a silky type of material, polo, bright blue polo. Literally, Chris would never wear that. And then the real kicker was the bottom are these shorts that are like windbreaker material. So they're really loud as he walks. It's like, and Chris likes a shorter short, definitely like above the knee. And these shorts are like halfway between shorts and capris. Hilarious. I was dying all morning laughing at him because it's just so funny. But we are gonna upload the video and then I'm gonna drink some water and eat a muffin, and then we're gonna get to work. Still no update on, I did order from like a second place, Purple Hollow, and that one though says it's like a 7 to 10 day processing, so that that will for sure ship by the time I'm at GenCon if it doesn't ship beforehand. And so those are just gonna simply have to wait because I don't foresee, I feel like the situation where I ordered it from and it just says in pre-shipment, either they just don't check their email, which is annoying. Like, I'd be completely fine if they checked their email and they said to me, yeah, like, we dropped it off, like, it was shipped on the 22nd. We dropped it off on the 25th. Whatever, they have it. I'd be like, okay, yeah, like, it's par for the course when it comes to USPS. They're not like stellar ever at like getting stuff done. Like I'm currently dealing with some issues about them not like scanning stuff. Like I am in complete understandment of that, like just being the case sometimes. But it's the not answering me that's really pissing me off. You know, because it's been now like a week plus. I think it was the 22nd. Yeah, it's been a week as of today that it says that it's shipped, and it still says pre-shipment. So I'm just kind of getting a little bit annoyed. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get this vlog uploaded, reuse details from my last vlog, working, prepping for GenCon. What else? Oh, Daggerheart chats plus more. Okay, so I'm gonna get this done, and then I will chat to you guys after I'm done with breakfast. Alrighty friends, we have 5 orders done, 8 to go for the day, and then I think I only have like less than 10. I think like 5 or 6 orders to do tomorrow, and everything will be finished besides the purple hollow bullshit, which is like they're finished, they just need those things to be foiled. Everything else is like done. But we are going to make lunch now because I'm a hungry girl. It's like 1:30. Chris actually stopped by on his lunch, and let me tell you, I had heart palpitations because this man did not tell me, he did not inform me that he was stopping home on lunch. So I'm just casually working away. I see like the Amazon uniform walking up to the house, but like I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, oh, like between the two of us, Amazon's here all the time. I'm also, I think, gonna cut a new onion because we've only got like kind of old and crusty crumbs, which are not as nice and potent to ward off people. So, but hold on. Let me get all of my taco salad thingamabobberoomies out so that we, why is the provolone out? I don't even know how this got out. Oh, I think it might have been on top of the onions. That at least gives me a reason that makes some sense. Okay, so I'm just sitting there and I see the Amazon uniform walking up to the house. I don't think all that much of it because Amazon frequents our establishment. They're here quite a lot. Then I hear like the door and I'm like, why are they like, why are they like, usually they just kind of like toss it on the thing and be on their way. But I'm like, wow, they're like really coming up to the door today. That's weird. Like, what? Like, I'm like, I didn't order anything. What could Chris have ordered that warranted this? Oh no, it was just simply Chris. Because, so, his new work uniform that I told you about is way too big on him. It's one of those that's like, it must run big, I don't know. But he had called me probably like an hour prior to this and was like, hey, can you like go look in our closet and see if I own a belt? I'm like, a belt? And he's like, yeah. And I don't know if it's like normal to not own a belt. I don't own a belt, and neither does Chris. I'm like, no, I looked like where all of his like ties are. Not that he has like this plethora of ties, but I looked in the tie section, which is in the sock drawer because he has like 3 ties. And I'm like, no negative, no tie, no belt. And he like did not say anything. Well, he called me. And I'm like, it's gonna take me a minute to go look. And he's like, okay, just text me. So I texted him back, negative. He doesn't reply. I don't think anything of it. But he came home because he's like, I have to change my pants. Like I am gonna text him and be like, listen. Cause like he was like, I'm just gonna ask for a smaller pair. And they were like, oh, we don't have any. And he's like, okay, like I literally, like these are falling down while I walk. So he's like, I am just changing and they're just gonna have to deal with it. So that's where he's at with that. Work's been going completely fine. I've only had one thing really piss me off today, where the machine misread. What's the word? It incorrectly registered. The registration was off, and so it was a little bit fucked up. A lot of it fucked up, okay? And I had to reprint it, refoil it, recut it, and you know, it's just really irritating to your girl. The other foil, the other paper that I ordered is coming tomorrow. I for sure have enough paper. Like I ordered more in like a panic because I did like math it out like to make sure I had at minimum enough. And but then like I got panicky because I was having a lot of issues with not this paper that just arrived, but the paper before it. I was having issues with it printing and like messing up and blah blah blah. So I was like, okay, well if it keeps doing this and I'm having to waste so much paper, maybe I won't have enough. So I ordered extra paper, which is fine. I will get to it. You know what I mean? It's not like the only thing that's bad is it's like $1 bazillion and the price of paper increased, which is like really fucking annoying to me. But like $50, and I'm just like, fuck you. Like my classic order is now $50 more, which really infuriates me. But it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Ow. But somebody commented on my reel that I posted, my packing reel, and said that I should I don't know if you cosplay, but you do like a really good cosplay of somebody I'd never heard of. Looked it up. It's a adult film actress, adult film lady, and I don't know what to make of that, but it's just kind of the weirdest thing I've ever been told. It's just like, all right, I mean, she'd be a pretty girl, so I'm taking that as a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Let's set a timer. I don't know, 4 minutes, and we'll check the what's it called? We'll check the us to make sure that they are golden. I like them like golden. You know what I mean? Like it's not burnt, but like if it was in there for less than a minute more, it may have been. Is the vibe that I like personally, because I'm gross. Whenever Chris makes anything, he's like, yeah, it's kind of burnt, and I'm like, yeah, I like that, and I know it's bad for you. So keep your comments to yourself, okay? I know, I don't care. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. But enough stuff to make, like chicken-wise, corn-wise, everything else in my house I have like plenty of, but I have about enough stuff to make one more taco salad, which works out perfect, so I can make that for lunch tomorrow, and it all works out great. Nothing's going to waste, and we love that. We love that behavior. Is this lighting any better this way? Because I feel like it's really bad that way. I can't tell. I really can't tell. But yeah, all day today it's one of those things where whenever I'm working and I've got like the beginning of working on sale orders. It's like I just have so many orders to do, like my head is in the game. But I'm to this point now where I'm like so close to being done, and I have such like a fun week ahead of me that I'm just like, I don't want to be doing this. So it's feeling like quite a long day, if I'm being honest with you. Like I looked at the clock and I'm like, oh my god, how is it only like 1:30? But I was like, I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna have a taco salad, have my little lunch break, and hopefully that will revigorate me for the rest of the afternoon. You know what I mean? Because the only thing is I don't know what the deal is. I've had like about 1 million foilers in my time. Like I've spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on foilers, because the one I have is like $600 or $700, maybe $800 now with fucking inflation. Who knows? But just they sometimes do this. It's making this squeaking noise that's actually making me want to die. I'm also reading 2 back-to-back 3-star books, which is quite upsetting. So I'm gonna read this romance. So this book on the plus size. It's about a plus size girl who's going on like a reality dating show, question mark? I don't know. Gabby Reed's recently read it and she really liked it. I was like, oh, like let me get it on Lib, see if it's available on Libby. I'm trying to be better about just like, especially with Libby, like reading it either on my Kindle or listening to it without buying it before like knowing if I like it, you know what I mean? Like the book I just read, or that I'm currently reading, was gifted to me, so I would own it regardless. But the other one, I literally bought it yesterday, The Our Infinite Fates, and it was so mid, I probably would not have purchased it, but I thought I was really gonna like it. And I just did not. You know what I mean? Okay, look. Pretty good, pretty golden. This is like the color I go for. I don't know. And I just rip them right out with my fingers because I'm Targaryen. Okay? Let's see if I can. This is like the color I like it to be. Kind of like the color of my cabinets is like the appropriate color. It goes from being like the color of me to the color of the cabinets. Preferable. Like it's a nice tan. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited to get the hell out of Dodge. It's like GenCon puts like this really, not like pressure, but it puts like a very tight deadline on me mentally for getting anniversary sale orders done, just like with the way that it falls. Oh, you know what else will help? I haven't had any caffeine today. I was saving my Diet Coke for lunch. So this will give me a little pep in my step, baby. But, okay, my fork just fell in my giant bowl. Salad tastes better in a giant bowl, and you can't convince me otherwise. But you're gonna hear the squeaky ass thing. I'm so sorry. I'll be done talking to you in a minute. I'm sorry. But yeah, it puts like this really hard stop for like deadline, because I won't be able to enjoy myself if I know that like I'm gonna have outstanding orders because I've had orders since the sale, but like the bulk of everything done is gonna feel so good, and I'll be able to fully enjoy myself. And it's like the big prize at the end. I'm hype, but I'm gonna go eat my salad and then we'll get back to work. The orders remaining for the day, I've already done some, is Tammy from Texas. Hers is a lot of pages, but it's not, it's almost all unfoiled, so it's super easy. Teresa from Oregon. Is it Oregon or Oregon? Please let me know. Rosie from the PR team. Adriana from MD. Can't be bothered to learn that right now. Sorry, Adriana. Mindy from MO. I think, no, I'm not even gonna try. I just know that MT is Montana. And it's like, was the last state that I got an order from when I was like trying to get all the states. Clarissa from Texas. Danielle from Wisconsin. Ash Ashley from Washington, and that's the goal. That's literally the goal. The remaining orders that are my goal. I think there's 7 left. And I'm hyped. It should be pretty easy breezy, beautiful. And we got this. I literally never talk to you guys again yesterday, but we're gonna make Chris's lunch. I'm gonna chat with you because, oh my god, this time tomorrow we'll be on the road to the airport because it's like 9 o'clock and I have to be to Andrea's for 8:45. So like that means that at this point in time we'll be on the road again. And I'm so freaking excited. Good last night. I fell asleep around midnight and I slept like, okay, Chris needs to stop putting these like touching each other. There's condensation on them because they're like sticking together. But basically I'm hype. I have 5 orders to get through today and be smooth sailing. I'm gonna start my day by going on a walk and calling my father. And yeah, I'm gonna grab a cheddar cheese pretzel. We'll grab some blueberry yogurt and some oranges for Chris. But we're gonna make a sandwich. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. Is I'm gonna call my dad and go for a walk. It's like a double-edged sword because whenever I'm on a walk, he can barely hear me because the wind in part of the neighborhood is really bad because there's like no trees. So that's its own situation. But we're gonna get this sandwich made. We got the bread. Onion, tomato, pickle, cheese, meat, and lettuce. Of the 5 orders that I have to do tonight, we're switching from Black Forest ham to Cunningham, so I'm going to change up. But of the orders that we have today, one of them's a 150 and 2 of them are 200s, so well, there's that. And I do need to print shipping labels. So last night I triple texted, aka triple messaged, the what's it called? The like original place that I ordered Purple Hollow from. Like, hey, checking it again. What's the tea? It's like last pieces of, there's 2 slices of bread left in here, but it's kind of hard, so let's switch to the Nulo. I was like, hey, checking in again. Like, do I have a status update for this? And the person was like, oh my god, I don't know how I'm just seeing this. It was definitely dropped off. Like, if it doesn't move, which is literally fine. Like, I understand that there's literally nothing you can do in UPS or USPS or whatever is like being a fool and not scanning things. And I feel like it's getting worse. Like, I totally get that. It was the lack of them replying to my email that was really irritating me. Because, like, how hard is it to just answer an email? Like, I'm dealing with some bullshit with USPS right now, not scanning a handful of packages, but anybody who's emailed me about it, I reply within 24 hours. I'm not asking for anything crazy. I'm not asking for within 5 minutes, but I emailed you over the weekend, and it is now Wednesday. I emailed you before the weekend on like Thursday. I emailed you many times, and I was just like, I think I emailed them on Friday, like in the morning, and then it was just very weird. It's like the lack of communication that bugs me. So, but I am gonna go just check the mailbox because I have like a fear or feeling that if it does come, it's just gonna like show up. But they said that they will resend it like the end of the week if it doesn't move. So regardless, should be here about the time I get back from GenCon, which isn't fine. There's nothing I can do about it at this point. It's just a little irritating, but because it's like I'm still gonna have these outstanding sale orders. But the thing is like they're still gonna ship within the standard shipping time. And yes, I could go through an email. If it was like 5 people, I would, but it's like 12. If it was like 5 or less, I would, but it's like 12. I would just email them and be like, hey, do you want this in a different color or do you want to keep waiting? But the issue is that people don't check their emails. So if I emailed everybody, chances are it's going to take a huge chunk out of my day to do that. And then I would have to, then like if they reply while I'm gone, it's not going to matter. You know what I mean? So just gonna rock and roll with it. If it was gonna exceed shipping time, I would do that, but since it's not, it's gonna be still well within shipping time because we're only at 3 weeks right now, basically. Because the sale ended on the 7th and it's the 30th. So we're at like 3 weeks and 2 days or some shit. And the shipping time was 3 to 6 weeks. So we're killing it. I like ran out of the bigger Ziplocs. So I have to like really squish a sandwich into these little ones, but that's fine. But I did have a game night with Emily last night, and we were just shooting the shit, playing games we already know how to play. And I had texted her before and I was like, girl, I have got to tell you about the Purple Hollow drama. And she was like, wow, that's not something I ever expected to hear. And I'm like, yeah. Well, the tea is hot and I'm pissed. So maybe they heard me talking shit. But Chris's lunch is now complete. And whenever he leaves, I will put on socks and shoes and go for a walk. Yeah, but I'm so ready for this day to be over. It's like I'm wishing the day away for sure. Because it's just like I got 12 hours between me and freedom, because within 12 hours I'll definitely be done with these orders. So like probably less, but we'll see. But I'm just so happy. Okay guys, we have 2 orders left. One of them is like barely $50 and then the other one's big, but it's a lot of custom scripts, and custom scripts are like already made, so it's gonna be just a lot of copy and pasting, and it's not gonna be bad at all. It is, listen, I don't have any idea what time it is because the time on the microwave not programmed, the time on the stove not correct. So I will just check in here. It's about 2 o'clock. I would say I'm gonna eat lunch, probably take me to like 2:30, and I think I'll probably be done working by 5, which, actually 5:30, because after I'm done eating, so I'm so dumb. I went for a walk this morning, right, and talked to my dad on the phone, and my whole like reasoning for wanting to go on a walk this morning was that I was going to go to the mailbox. Most of my, like all of my salad bowls are dirty, so we're resorting to the giant tub. But I was gonna go to the mailbox just as like a Hail Mary about the Purple Hollow. Because again, they say that it's been dropped off, and there is a world in which it just never got scanned. I don't put anything past the United States Postal Service, okay? So I was like, okay, like I'll go check that on out. I'll probably set a timer. The oven's still like heating up, so set a timer for like 5 minutes, and we'll check it after that. I just need to cut my lettuce and my chicken, but basically that was like the plan. And then literally like an hour ago, like it didn't even strike me immediately after I got back. It took hours upon hours for my pea brain to go, oh, I was planning on stopping by the mail. So here we are. I have this head of lettuce that has seen better days, I will admit. So I'm gonna like peel probably like a good amount of it off. Like the outer layers that are kind of not so good, because like the inner layers are probably good still. The innards of the lettuce, you just gotta like peel off the yuck. The yucky layers, yeah, because down in the center, it's perfectly fine. And this part's not even like bad, it's just like, you know how lettuce gets when it like oxidizes? Where it's like fine to eat, but it just looks gross? I can't handle when food looks gross. So, once it looks gross, it's gotta go. Unfortunately. Immediately. Like a big, like, the only forks in there are like the little forks. And I would really just like a full size, like there's only the salad forks. And I'm like, what you mean? Like, yes, this is a salad. This is like a salad, a Big Daddy salad. So, I'm just gonna toss in there for 40 seconds. Cut up our lettuce, but yeah, so it took me quite some time to clock the fact that I didn't go to the mail. And the thing is I'm gonna walk all the way down there in this now, hopefully not say 100-degree weather. Not really 100. It's actually the coolest summer in Texas since 2019 is what I read. We have not had a day in the hundreds yet, which is actually kind of wild. Seeing as whenever like my first summer here, and my second summer here, my third summer, like 2022, 2023, and 2024, oh, that shit was hot at all times. It was like a million billion degrees outside. So it's just really interesting that I haven't had any. So I used to eat iceberg pretty much anytime I made a salad, and I had like such a method for cutting it, and now I like never use iceberg. So I'm like, what do I do with this? What am I doing? I don't think I want like the whole thing. Maybe. I don't know. No, I think half of it is probably good. Yeah. Half is good, so I'll get a little container if I have one. That'll work. This should work just fine. Yeah, perfect. And then Chris is making himself burgers while I'm gone. And this will be perfect. He can just like peel a slice off and use it for his burgers. I love when it works out and nothing goes to waste. But yeah, so I'm gonna go down and check the mail and be extremely disappointed, obviously, about the situation. And then I'll come back and finish up. We have got 2 orders, like I said. The last one is Christina's order, and the one I'm about to do, I literally can't remember the name. It's just slipped my mind. I just did Pamela was the big one. I don't remember the other one. Michelle, it was Michelle. And yeah, I'm just very much, it's like my brain is on vacation mode. When I was on the phone with my dad, I was saying this. It's like these last couple of orders feel more daunting than the like bazillion orders I did before this. And I think it's literally because A, the end is in sight, B, I have like my exciting trip at the end of the tunnel. Like at this time tomorrow we'll be like putting back our tray tables and landing in Indiana. So I'm just like, I just gotta get through this day. And so I'm like vacation mode, not in the mood to be doing any of it. Like everything feels like cruel and unusual punishment, you know what I mean? I'm just like staring at it like, I don't wanna. But we're gonna get it done so that I can have a relaxing vacation knowing that my work was completed, you know? Besides this bitch ass Purple Hollow. But I reread the email from them from last night and they said that if they don't see an update today, by the end of today, they will reship. So, and I do have my other order, so we should be good for when I already got out my Diet Coke. That's another thing, is I think I told you guys yesterday, I've been purposefully waiting to have my daily Diet Coke, because I try to only have one Diet Coke a day. I mean, did I end up having more yesterday? Yes, because Chris, I texted him, because usually he'll call me on his way home from work. This tub is so big compared to the salad, but it's fine. But I was gonna be playing games with Emily, so I texted him and was like, hey, like, just so you don't play games with Emily, aka like, I'm not gonna answer if you call, I'm not paying attention to my phone. Was basically the TLDR of the situation. And then I sent him another text, because usually when we're on the phone, he'll hit me with the, are you hungry, did you eat? Which is his way of saying, should I go get myself shitty gas station food, or are you also hungry? So I was just like, and I am hungry, I've not had dinner. If you're planning on stopping. If you're not planning on stopping, that's also fine. Literally, not a big deal. I can find something to eat when I'm done with Emily. But he, in fact, got me McDonald's last night. So I did have a second soda. But I feel like because I'm waiting to have my soda, my caffeine for the day, I feel like by the time I get to lunch, I'm like losing steam. And I'm just reading such bad books currently. I've read 3 stars in a row and then a 2-star. And I'm like, so I'm gonna be listening now to this. I selected it because I just like last night picked like a bunch of random books that are on my TBR that can work for this challenge, for this Discord group thing. And it had to be authors that's names start, first name or last name starts with the letters of July, so J-U-L-R-Y. So I got like a bunch on Libby that were available for like options for today. The one I read was one of the ones on my TBR, anyhow. But I then just went with whatever one was the shortest, because I'm not gonna be working for all that much longer. And so I'm gonna be listening to Everything by Nicole Yoon. So it starts with a Y. And I don't really know what it's about yet. I'm like 30 minutes into the audiobook. But it has decent reviews and it has a movie. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll go watch the movie if I like the book. But it's like about a girl who has like some sort of condition that like, the nickname for it is like bubble baby syndrome, where like she's basically allergic to everything and she hasn't left her house in 17 years. But a boy moved in next door and I'm sure everything's gonna change. But it has like a 4, almost like a 3.96 or something on Goodreads. And like everybody I'm friends with on there has given it like a 5 or a 4, so that's good. Because the book I just read, and the thing is the book I just read was Everyone in My Family Has Killed Somebody by Benjamin Stevenson, and the issue was the writing for me. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's a very specific writing style where it breaks the fourth wall a lot and the narrator speaks like direct to reader, and I just can't fucking stand that. I just can't stand it. And also made me not be able to stand the book. But you guys are about to die. I'm gonna have my salad, watch some YouTube, go to the post office, the mailbox, and then I'll come back and finish Casey. That's the other name. Casey from Texas and Christina from New York. It's 4:50. These are the last 2 sheets of stickers. And we're ceremoniously closing this out. Also, how cute is the August freebie that I did? This is gonna be the August freebie. It's like these little cute ghosties. Oh my god, I can't take it. But packaging this up, I finished one final book number 46 for the month, because it's a wild time. But so excited to be done. Besides, I did go into the mail. It was sorely disappointed, of course, of the fact that my foil did not miraculously show up. But hopefully by the time I get home, we'll have that sorted out and I can get those other orders shipped. But that's all she wrote. We're done. We did it. We did it. Yeah. We did it. Oh my god, I'm so freaking happy. It's like, again, all self-induced pressure. I feel like I need to preface that it is not you guys that are it's me, hi, I'm the problem, it's me situation. But whenever I finish working on sale orders, it's always like the best night's sleep ever, because I have nothing to like be stressed about. So got like a halfway fill mail bucket, which makes sense because it's only half a week's worth of working, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I usually work 6 days a week. So I was considering filming, like I'm like, I could film my plan with me in my haul, but no. The answer is just no. I don't want to. I don't want to be in this room for a second longer, you know? It's just where we're at, and I can't be bothered to be in there for a moment longer. Chris did stop home on his lunch break because there was a, like, Chris is very weird, very weird. He's very weird about like socks with holes in them. I'm like, we should just like maybe throw these away. No, they're fine, still wearable. And I'm just like, no, you have about 1,000 pairs of socks. Why don't we just like retire these? And he's just like, no. And same with underwear. If there's a hole in it, no, it's all good. But on his lunch, he came home because his underwear had a big old hole, and he was like, it's giving me chub rub. I need to change it. I was like, all right. But he did call me because the other day he came home on his lunch and did not like inform me that he was, which obviously like he doesn't need my permission to come home. But I basically had a heart attack when he entered the home unannounced. Because one thing's for certain, when you're home alone, you don't want to just hear somebody entering the house. That's terrifying. Been really loving this strawberry jam peanut butter zucchini bread scent. Had it going in my office, and Chris, when he was home, was like, it smells so good in here, when he came into my office to give me a smooch. And I was just like, yeah. But, okay. So I took a hair wash shower yesterday, but the truth is I really just want to take another one right now, and so I think I'm just gonna. I think, unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to. And I was like, I could get ready and film, like, my reading wrap up, because, you know, it's an option. It certainly is an option. So I don't think I'm gonna read anything else, but then I'm gonna be annoyed if, like, tomorrow I do finish something, which is a possibility. The 2 audiobooks Andrea and I plan to listen to while we're gone are The Perfect Divorce and Atmosphere. So maybe, depending on which one we start with, I may finish one of them tomorrow, and then I'm gonna read Scythe on my Kindle, and then I'm gonna be starting this Till Summer Do Us Part. We're buddy reading this as well. So, but I'm gonna be reading something like also other than this, just because I usually stay up a lot later than Andrea, and so I don't want to get too far ahead of her. You know what I'm saying? So I may read on my Kindle today, I also may not. Like I said, I've read 46 books this month, and I just like, right this moment, my eyes hurt, and I just want to veg out and watch YouTube and chill. But with me, you never know. Like, it could be like 10 minutes from now, I could get out of the shower and be like, oh, never mind. I want to do all these things. Not film, though. I don't feel like being on. I'm going to actually take allergy medicine because my eyes are so itchy. I'm going to take this now, and then I'm just going to throw it in my bag. Hopefully, that missed entirely. Sorry about that. Hopefully, I'll remember to take it because my eyes are just itching up a storm. So, I don't know that I will talk to you guys again today. Honestly, I don't know that there's going to be all that much to talk about. And if I don't talk to you again today, I'm not going to talk to you guys till I get back from GenCon. I'm like pretty much packed because I packed on Monday, and I'm gonna unpack the things I need to unpack right now, which is my hair waver and my makeup. These are like some for sure needs to be unpacked things. So I need to get ready tomorrow. My hairbrush is already unpacked. So then tomorrow I'm gonna charge my headphones right now so they're at full charge, and then I can pack them when the light turns green. And then tomorrow, I already have a phone charger packed, so I'll just need to, let me double check. Let me double check the cord situation. I think it's in here. Yep, we got a phone charger. I don't have a cube, so I'm gonna grab one of those. Some hotels have like the USB direct to plug in, some don't, so we'll pack a cube. So then I'll just need to bring my USB-C for my Kindle and my headphones. So I'll pack that. Whenever my headphones are done charging, we'll pack my headphones and my cord for them. And in the morning, I'll just need to grab my blankie. I always like to bring my own blanket because I'm a cold girl. A blanket, my makeup, my hair stuff. And that'll be like about it in the morning. My bag is in here. My, what's it called? My badge, that's like the main priority, is packed. Let's go. We're back, bitches. We're back from GenCon. I'll probably give you guys like a TLDR tomorrow, but if you want like full details about everything, make sure you go over to the BG Girlies YouTube channel, because there's going to be daily vlogs, and I think at least 1 or 2 of them will be up by the time you guys see this. But I'm exhausted. Me and Andre got up at 5 this morning, 5 Eastern to 4 Central, and I only slept like maybe 3 hours, and then I took like an hour and a half nap, and I'm pooped. But we just went to the grocery store. We spent about $177, but we did need like some expensive items, so it really was not that bad. We got our Lifeblood Diet Coke. I didn't buy a ton at GenCon, but I can show you guys also like a little mini haul. Cool. Chris needed bread for sandwiches. It actually, yes, our total was $135. I was kind of getting sick of my taco salads, but then I was gone for a week, so I didn't have them. Like, it's been like a week since I've had one, so now I'm excited about them again. So I got 1 tostadas for that. Chris said we were out of spicy brown as well as mayo, so we picked those up. We were in fact not out of spicy brown. We had a whole bottle of it. Babe! Yeah. We had a whole spicy brown in the pantry.
What happened?
We had a whole spicy brown in the pantry.
Oh, I guess I got backup now.
Yeah, just make sure you're checking the pantry.
Okay.
I'm kind of hankering for Chex Mix, and I like the bold flavor because it's flavor busted. So yum. And here's one of the 2 taco sauces I got, and then I decided I am going to make Cobb dip. We're doing Daggerheart this week, so I want a little snack for that. So I did get ranch powder. We've made that 1,000 times together. Taco seasoning for my taco salad. Shreddy cheddar for the dip. This is the whole bag. It's just hearts of romaine, and shredded lettuce. It's a whole bag of lettuce. The shredded lettuce is for the dip, and then the other ones are for salads and sandwiches. Did Chris not use that iceberg that was in there? Oh, funny, he didn't. That would be perfect for his burgers. Chris's Gatorades. We got the 4 flavors of zero that they sell at the Walmart: white, yellow, pink, and blue. Also, this is my Dungeon Daddy t-shirt that like works out better and is not like peeling off. We got red onion. I just keep it in the bag because they're kind of messy. Muffins. We got lemon poppy seeds. I'm gonna finish the pistachio ones, or if Chris wants the pistachios for him, I will just eat the lemons because he wasn't like super excited about that flavor, but he was like, yeah, fine, we can get it. These are my favorite frozen dumplings, the Taipei pork pot stickers. I get about 3 meals out of this bag. The bag's like $10, so I think like $3 for a meal. Pretty good. Sometimes I'll make frozen broccoli with it, but we have that on deck. I got another thing of rice pudding because I'm almost out. Feta for the cob dip, sour cream for the cob dip. We got 2 things of scoops. I'm gonna just keep them in the bag and immediately put them by the door. This is ground chicken for my taco salads and bacon for the dip. Here's the real pricey bitch, dishwasher pods. We only get these every few months, so it's not that bad, but it's like $15 when you do get them. Cream cheese for the dip. Chris got 4 yogurts. Oikos Triple Zero banana, and then the ratio protein peach, blueberry, and key lime. He would get probably 4 of these ones because this is the brand he likes. They only have the 3 flavors. And then the last bag, a second taco sauce because I need a backup because I'm addicted to it. Another sour cream because I need like one of them for the dip and one of them for my salad. 2 SpongeBob mac and cheese for Chris. Carb gums, we're running low. What kind of gum are you? Are you like a blue cool mint, a green winter mint, or a red cinnamon? We are a green family, green winter mint. And then 2 things of corn, one's for taco salad, one's for the cob dip. But that is all. I'm gonna get these groceries put away. And then my literal plan for the, oh, we forgot tomato for Chris's sandwiches. That's like fine, it's just gonna be tomato free. My plan for the evening is just lay in bed and watch YouTube. If Chris wants to watch Age of Umbro with me, we'll do that. I'm sure he'll want to come hang out with me because he's like, I missed you. Hopefully he wants to hang out with me. So we will most likely watch something together tonight. I'm not going to probably talk to you guys till tomorrow, but I will let you know my plan for the week. Tomorrow is Tuesday. My Tuesday plan is I have a lot of filming I need to do and prepping. I need to film some plan with me's. I need to fill in my planner from last week, obviously. I need to film a reading wrap up. I need to film a reading journal. Honestly, my reading journal is probably not going to get done until next week because I do need it. Like, it's going to take a full day for print, cut, and foiling, or maybe I'll be able to do it over the weekend. I don't know how many orders I have to do currently. I think it's not that many because most of the orders in my open orders thing, like half of them, are the sale orders that I'm still waiting on Purple Hollow for. I don't even want to talk about Purple Hollow any longer. We've talked about it at length, and I'm getting pissed. I'm getting pissed. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to resend it. We'll send you new thing. Like, we're waiting on our, like, it to get in the mail. I don't fucking know. But then the secondary place that I ordered it from was a 7 to 10 shipping window. And I'm guessing, I think it's business days. So we're probably at like 6 business days. So give that a little bit more time. But yeah, so I did put on stories that if you would just like yours in a different color, cancel the, like, refund the item, let me know, and I can get it shipped out. Like, I'll just foil it tomorrow and pop it in the mail. So people do have that option, because I'm also getting really annoyed about it, you know what I'm saying? So lettuce away, and yeah. But so tomorrow my plan is to film my reading wrap up and edit it as well, which I didn't even edit it while I'm working on some other stuff. I have very minimal, like, the new releases for holiday stuff is always quite easy because I already have hundreds of things designed. I like to release a handful of new things, like I asked for requests, and based on art that's come out, whatever, we add a handful of new items. But majority is just the re-release of it, like releasing all of the huge collection I already have. Like, I have hundreds of Halloween items on my computer, you know? So, but I do need to print, cut, foil, and film like a Halloween releases video. So if tomorrow my plan is like, my plan with these are like whatever, if I'm being honest with you. So it's just like fine if I don't get to them tomorrow. My plan for tomorrow is my reading wrap up, and then new releases, print, cut, foil, and then depending on what time it is after that, I'm also gonna do laundry and stuff, but depending on what time it is after that is when I will film the new releases first priority, and then the 2 plan with me's. While I'm printing and cutting and foiling the Halloween stuff, I will simultaneously edit the book video. But we'll show you my things that I did buy at GenCon. I did get 2 pins. They're on my backpack out there. One of them's like a cute shark, and then the other one just says kindly fuck off. But I also got this pin that I'm obsessed with. It says my boundaries are not negotiable. Keep out. Literally vibes. I've got so many booster packs. These to the side. This is the playmat that I picked up. Neoprene smells like shit though. It's Uncle Iroh and Zuko. Got like a bunch of trinkets from trinket trading. My plan is I want to get like a little jar to put all of my trinkets in, and then put a sticker on it that says like GenCon 2025, and have that just like be the thing, and it'll be cutesy. Do have like a stack of Andrea's stuff I need to bring to her because she didn't have room in her suitcase for it. And then I did get a new set of dice. Here they are. As you can see, here's like the vibes. They're black and gold. I love them. And I'm gonna be using the I'm gonna be using this as my, because like in Daggerheart you don't use like a whole, I mean there's sometimes you will need other dice than just the 12, but mainly you use 2 12-sided dice instead of like a 20-sider. So my plan is to use, for my hope and my fear, these 2 dice. This 12-sided die would be my hope die. It's like, can we focus? There we go. It's like pink and iridescent. And then for my fear, using this one. So that's my current plan for that. I'm gonna put all those dice away. And yeah, now I am just going to go put my dice away and take my bra off, because I am in fact currently wearing a bra, which is just like horrible vibes. Oh, this is the other pin I got. One moment, I first was like, yes, I was like, there's one other thing I wanted to show you. The other pin. The other pin. Ugh, this focus, horrible vibes. There we go. So this one. And it says, all unicorns are beautiful. It's got like a unicorn, a rhino, a narwhal, and then like a little cat with an ice cream cone on it. So cute. But I'm gonna go put my dice away. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. This morning, 10 out of 10 annoying. Chris peeing me out, life peeing me out, everything's peeing me out. That's where I'm at. But basically, Chris didn't ever empty his lunchbox from days ago when he was at work. So he's having a hot lunch today, aka a warm sandwich, because ice packs, because he works outside, we put like a bunch of ice packs in his lunch, and so all of the ice packs are now like not frozen. And then he's been dealing with his back hurting because he threw out his back at work. So the backup ice packs are on the floor of our bedroom, that because he was using those last night, and now they're also warm. So he's having warm lunch, which sounds vile, but that's the life he chose. I was like, you can just buy something. He's like, no, you can just make me a lunch and I'll just have a warm lunch, which the thought of a Texas summer hot lunch actually makes me want to throw up. But hey, that's what he wants. That's what he wants. So I'm gonna bring out the ice pack. I have a bag here full of Andrea's things that I need to bring back to her, that I put in my suitcase for, you know, spatial reasons. I just had a lot of extra space, so throw that in there. We're gonna finish unpacking, and then I am going to get ready for the day, do my hair and makeup, and then film my reading wrap up. That's my like big plan of the morning. As you guys are aware, this is not like new info for y'all, because I literally told you that was the plan already. So bathroom. I did not get my period while we were there. Thank God for that. So that's great news. But that needs to go to the bathroom. Game room. That can go back on my TBR. Kitchen. Game room. Go in my cup, and then the pencil goes to the game room. The bookmark that I got is one of my trinkets. Game room. Bathroom. I'm just gonna put this in my underwear drawer. It's my crop tuck. Also game room, the other magic deck. More of my like trinkety stuff. That's trash. Like the tan chapsticks and more chapsticks will just go in their own pile. Stuff can all just go in the game room for now. But yeah, I'm freaking poopy doopy dooped, if I'm being so honest with you. I am tired still. I don't feel like doing anything, but we got shit to do. We cannot take any more time to chill. It's just not on the docket, you know what I mean? Here's my USB-C. I don't have multiple of those, so I do need to put that one like back by my bedside. My lightning cable, I have about 1,000 of those, because well, I have 3. So one can stay in travel. Makeup needs to go in the bathroom. This is my hair accessories. That can go in the bathroom. More chapstick. My snacks The rest of my snacks could go towards the kitchen. Like, where's my kitchen pile? My other Catan chapstick, my allergy medicine. There's just some general trash in here, and the rest is good. Okay. So we've got our piles piled, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go get all the stuff, put where it goes, and then I'm going to get ready and start the first load of laundry. Then we will film that video, and then we will go into my office to start working on, I'm gonna probably just quickly edit said video, get that uploaded, and then work on, I'll probably eat something like a muffin, and then work on Halloween releases. That is the freaking plan. The Purple Hollow has shipped. I have a tracking number. It is moving. It'll be here Saturday. My book of the month will be here today. Oh, I can show you guys my Afterlight book did in fact arrive, which I have mixed feelings on. I do like the dust jacket is not my favorite. I for sure prefer like the original cover of the dust jacket, but here it is. It's called Love is a War Song. I don't know what it's about. It's by Danica Nava, but here's the cover. I think it's cowboy because of like the horses and the cowboy hat, but the edges are amazing. If this can focus. There we go. The edges look so nice, and they're like that all the way around. And then we do have some pretty cool end pages, and the naked hardcover is amazing. Here's the front pages. Boom. Then we've got the back. Super cute. It is signed. And then this is the naked book. So it has like Red Fox Ranch, Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. And I do think that the naked hardcover looks fantastic. I'm just not the biggest fan of the art style of the dust jacket, if I'm being very honest with you. But we got that in the mail while I was gone. Ugh, but I'm gonna go do all the things I need to do. And I probably won't talk to you guys until I am back in my office. I lied. I picked everything up. The laundry's going, but I forgot to show you guys my new sweatshirt. So, I thought this was so cute. It has this little hand here with her like crystally dice, and the rest of them are here. And then the real selling point is, yeah, the back. This is the back graphic, and it says Dungeon Mistress on it, and so Dungeon Master. And I'm just really obsessed with it. I think it is so cute. So I'm gonna go look less hideous. It's so funny. Yesterday I like went to Andrea's while I was waiting for Chris to pick me up, and kids are just ruthless. Theo goes, "You look weird," because I didn't have any makeup on. I'm like, "Yeah, I don't have makeup on." And Lila's like, "Did you get different eyes?" I died. I simply passed away, but it was so funny. So funny, but I'm gonna get ready now. Bye. Guys, the amount of time it took me to like, get prepped and film that video, it's like almost 11 o'clock. I'm gonna film a little yes, no, maybe on my phone with these, and then I think I'm gonna make lunch because I'm starving. So I think we're gonna have lunch, and then I will get to editing. I'll like eat lunch while I offload this. Like this video is probably about an hour long, but then I had to like prep, get everything over here. But I'm gonna film the yes, no, maybe, and then we're gonna go make lunch. I have to put all this away now. I don't want to, but I'm gonna, because future Hannah will be happy that past Hannah was not a lazy piece of shit. I can put the books that I'm currently working on the top of my TBR card now, which I'm currently listening to the audio of this. We started on the trip. We thought we were gonna get all this reading done. We got no reading done. And then I'm gonna read this on my Kindle because I have a couple of books that are like, the audio is not available for a very long time on Libby. So I'm like, I need to just read it physically, and Scythe is an Audible exclusive. So, and I did cancel my Audible. So, that's that. But we're gonna out by making piles of the books that I read based on color to find them their permanent homes. We have got, or if they're a series, I'm just going to toss them over there. Got green, black, purple. This is a series, but I'm not continuing it, so it's fine. Blue, black. This is a series. Lots of series, because I have been working very hard to get through them. This is red, blue, oh no, that's a series. Black, blue, blue, series. Pink, blue, series. Ugh. Series. I have not hauled this book yet, so it's going to go back in my haul pile. There's 2 books that I have not hauled, so those will be going there. Blue, white. Blue is always the craziest pile. Airtime, tan, pink, series, series. Ugh. Series, black, pink, series, series, black. Need to haul it. Okay. Red, blue, unhaul, black, black, purple, series, orange. I don't know what, I think I had this in yellow and series. Okay, so I'm gonna get all this stuff put away and then we're gonna go make lunch. I am just so shocked that took me, I was trying like so hard to give like the vibes of the book without like talking about every book for a super long period of time, so the video wasn't like 85 minutes long, but it's still so long. We'll switch the laundry, and then like I said, I'm gonna just make taco salad, so I'm not really gonna like bring you guys for that because you've literally seen me make, oh my gosh, my little iron, that about 5,000 times because it's been like my hyperfixation food. So I got the laptop set up in here, which will be perfect. I'm gonna go grab my thing, as I call it. It's like the USB drive that I can plug my memory card into. I believe is in here, so that I can plug this memory card into it, get all this nonsense off of here, and have a great time. I got my glasses, and then I'm gonna eat, and then after I eat, I'm going to edit, and after I'm done editing, we're gonna do Halloween new releases print cut foil. And while I'm printing and cutting and foiling that, any like extra space I have, whatever, I will put in my customs for the last, no, I already did these ones, so right, yeah, so just for the last week, so it'll be pretty easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. That's my plans. I'm actually gonna get wax to put in here, and then I'm gonna go make lunch. Bye. Okay, I just made my lunch, and I will say it deeply feels like a Wednesday today. I'm not really sure why, but like it's giving Wednesday vibes, unfortunately. So I am now going to eat my lunch, but I should have to tell you that because like it's very weird, but anywho, bye. Okay, it's like 3 o'clock. We are taking a little break. I am in the middle of printing and cutting and foiling all the new releases. It's going great, but my book of the month was delivered to the mailbox, and I need to drop off something into outgoing mail, which is just Uno order that it's one of the sale orders. She didn't want to wait for the Purple Hollow, which will be here Saturday, praise be. But she just wanted me to do, it was only like a set of underlays, and she just had to do them in hollow. So I'm going to drop that off, and I'm going to grab my mail. But I just need to change because it's like 90 degrees out. I just tore my office apart looking for you guys. I am done printing and cutting the Halloween stuff, so I'm gonna film my video now and then take pictures and film a reel, and then that part, that was like my big like task of the day. That was like the thing that like needed to get done ASAP. And now it is done, and I am hype AF to be done with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So let's go film. Okay guys, I am 7. I'm gonna be done working for the day. I just finished recording that. I need to print a shipping label and then pack up this one situation. But basically I am gonna tell you guys, first off, I'm gonna edit this tomorrow, but so tomorrow's Wednesday. And so whenever I do the like orders through Wednesday will ship this week, I don't start working on them until Thursday because I wanna like have all of the orders, you know what I mean? So I am going to just breathe, so I am going to just, tomorrow my plan is, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Tomorrow my plan is I have a handful of orders that I need to reship out because the post office lost them. So I will work on that tomorrow as well as my kit lineup. And then I want to film my 2 plan with me's and my kit lineup and a haul clip. And then tomorrow after, I want to hopefully get all that done by like 2 and then spend tomorrow afternoon editing. That's basically where I am at. And then basically I will be free to live my life. You know, I'm having some issues currently that are pissing me off, if I'm being so honest with you. It's like, I emailed myself all of the foil bundles, the new ones, but like half of them like are just not opening on my phone, and it's really making me mad. So now I'm gonna go through all of the ones that I've not and will not, for whatever freaking reason, aren't downloading, and do it this way because I do want to post like a coming soon graphic. Probably tomorrow I will post that. Spider, Skelly, check, PSO, where are you? But yeah, so I am gonna go finish what I'm doing with this. Then I'm gonna make that coming soon graphic. Oh, is that the only ones? Are they like starting to download? Okay, they're getting there. Okay, we're not gonna actually bother with that. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm kind of all over the place. Bye. I'm being like really brave and I'm putting my laundry away. the same day I did it, and I just had to tell you guys. So you could be proud of me. So you could be really, really proud of me. I'm gonna watch me and Andrea's vlog of GenCon. I'm gonna face the fear of, not fear, but like the cringiness of hearing myself talk for the sake of feeling like I'm back in GenCon. You know what I mean? It's basically where I'm at. I think I meant to tell you this earlier, and I don't think I meant to, but if I did already tell you, I'm gonna be really honest that my editing has been quite lazy lately, so you'll probably just be hearing it again because I won't realize that I already said it, blah, 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 blah. But Andrea called me earlier, which was honestly terrifying because the only times we ever call each other is when tragedy strikes. So, those things where you answer the phone and you're like, hello? Is everybody okay? Oh yeah, everyone was okay. She called for the only other reason we ever call each other, and that's when one of us has been looking for something and the other one's been on the lookout and the other one finds it and needs a reply about what we want. And Girly Pop was at HEB and they had witch's brew, baby. So I may or may not have a case of witch's brew coming to me, honestly. It's one of those where it seems dramatic, but the thing is, she's like, they literally have so much of it, but the thing is that literally next week when I go to the store, they're not going to have any. Because I would probably be like, oh yeah, get me like 5. But if I'm not going to be able to find it again for the entire season, for the next year, get me a case. So, it was so funny because like, the day she forgot, one of the days at GenCon, she forgot her wallet at the hotel. And so like anything she bought, she PayPal'd me for. And then that money was sitting in my PayPal. And then I just PayPal'd her. And I'm like, literally, it's like your same money coming back to you, girlfriend. But I need to find my phone. I'm done with the laundry. I feel like it took forever. It did. It took like 30 minutes. My back hurts. And I'm pooped. I'm really pooped. It is 9:30 on this beautiful morning. Gonna track my package. This is what I do. Like, even though my package says it'll be here Saturday, I still have like this. That's why, because it's in Austin, which means it should be here tomorrow, not Saturday. Praise freaking be. So like, I was like, I don't really feel like, because it said it shipped Monday, and I'm like, I don't really think it should take from Monday to Saturday to get here from Florida. You know what I mean? So it's pretty early in the morning. Not early in the morning, but I'm fresh out of bed in the morning. We got our wax for the day. We're gonna go into our office and get the wax going. And I'm gonna do my morning call with my dad. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna get these couple of orders that need to be redone. Take a look at those and get that situated. It's like horrible pain. But that's kind of like my first things first plan today, which I am gonna follow up. I'm actually gonna do an Instagram story really quick, and then I'm gonna follow that up with filming my 2 plan with me's, my haul clip, and I need to make my stuff. Well, while I'm making these orders, I'm gonna make stuff for my kit lineup, and that's truly what we're gonna get up to today. Okay guys, I'm about to change your battery because you're dying, and then I'm going to start my filming. It's a lot later than I wanted to be starting filming, but it's like, it'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. It's like it is what it is. This is the time in which we're starting filming, so, and I didn't even do everything that I wanted to do, so, honestly, hate my life, but it's because I'm waiting to hear back about something, so that's fine. We're gonna get to going. I'm gonna start with the 2 plan with me's because they're the 2 videos that take the longest and require the most energy out of me. My only issue is that I am kind of hungry, but I don't really want to like pause and eat. I think I'm gonna film the 2 plan with me's, then maybe pause and eat, and then film the haul clip and the, what's it called, the kit lineup. Yeah, and then I'm waiting to hear back from somebody about the orders that had the issue with the post office losing them, because she has an open order already, so I'm just verifying that it's okay if I just mail them together. One less thing for the post office to lose, you know what I'm saying? So, Gonna grab a Bev, gonna grab a DC because I made the horrible mistake yesterday when I was filming my Halloween releases to not have a beverage. I literally was like choking. So did I tell you guys? I don't think I did. Chris just left the fridge open earlier. Maybe I did tell you. That was crazy. That was crazy. And so now I'm gonna get started on the filming. Hopefully the plan with me's don't take too long. I think my plan with me's are kind of like down to a science. It takes me about 35 minutes to film them. My GenCon one might take a little bit longer just so I can talk about all the stories. I'm gonna get out my thing, my photo taking background so I can take the base pictures. But yeah, I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna change your battery, film those, and then maybe take a break and go from there. Filming is done. Party pizza's in the oven and I'm ready to get to editing. My goal was to be done with all my filming by 2. I don't really know what time it is. 2:19, that's not bad at all. Especially because I got started at the filming portion way later than I thought I would. So actually not mad about that. I'm gonna eat my pizza in here. And then the laptop is in here, but we're gonna bring her to our room so we can be cozy while we edit, because being able to be cuddled up in bed is way better, in my opinion, than to be sitting in my office. Also, I'm obsessed with this week in my planner. It looks so good. Ugh. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a little party pizza situation, and then while I'm editing in between waiting for stuff to render, I am going to read my book on my Kindle, which I'm excited about. We can actually maybe preemptively bring el laptopo, la computadora, into my office or into my bedroom so that we'll be ready, as well as headphones. Yeah, I think I mentioned I didn't listen to any, well, I listened to like 5 minutes of an audiobook while I was slightly working. Then I decided against it because I feel like I'm so far behind. Well, I'm like pretty caught up now, but I've been so far behind on YouTube videos that it's like by the time when I get into my room, like I just want to watch YouTube rather than read on my Kindle. And there's like plenty of books that like I can't get the audio for because they're stupid ass Audible exclusives, or like the wait is 6,000 years. So I'm just like haven't been feeling very motivated to read on my Kindle. I mean, over the last, like, to be fair, it's been crazy times with working on sale orders and then being away, but I need to feel really excited about it. And so if I'm not reading anything throughout the whole day, that by the time I get to bed, I'll be like, oh my god, I haven't read all day. I'm so excited. Let me read my books. Woo! Kind of what I'm hoping for, but I am just waiting for this pizza to be done. I might literally eat some Chex Mix while I wait for it because I'm like ravenous. I swear whenever I eat anything for breakfast, it like ruins me, because I had a muffin this morning and I'm literally like, it's as if I haven't eaten in 3 years. I do kind of gotta go potty. I'm gonna go pee and just wait for my pizza. And then we'll have an editing bonanza. I don't know if I have anything left. I don't know if I have any Hannah's Reading Room videos to edit. If so, maybe I'll edit that. We'll see. My priority is the Plan of Hannah videos because I did not have a video go up Monday or today. So I need to get back on track with my life. So that's basically that. I'm just going to bring you guys into my room because there's no need for you in my office. You guys know what a party pizza looks like. It looks like shit and it's gonna go down the hatch. Okay guys, so I finished my pizza. I ate most of it. I left a little, okay? I didn't really finish it. I don't know what this focus issue is today, but it's pissing me off. Okay. I'm gonna work on offloading these clips, but the thing is that I'm currently having this uncontrollable and I mean uncontrollable urge to take a shower and wash my hair. Did I just wash my hair on Monday and is it Wednesday? Yes. For sure, but I'm going to anyway. I also have not been taking my allergy medicine. I was really good at taking it while I was at GenCon, and I've been really bad since being home, and so the combination of that, not drinking water, and being staring at my computer screen, I'm back to having a headache. I didn't have a single headache while I was at GenCon, not one. So I want to stand under the water. I'm very congested. You can probably tell by my voice. So we're gonna go and do that. Simply is my plan currently, to go just take a shower while my clips offload. Figured it's a good use of time. Okay guys, I think I'm done with my editing palooza. I edited 5 videos. It's 5 o'clock now, and I have 1 video I could edit for Hannah's reading room, but I'm not even gonna bother because it's like 1 video. I have 2 videos that I'm 1 book away from finishing, so I'm hoping to have both of those finished by Monday so that I can just edit those videos, or Tuesday whenever I do my editing. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill. It's 5 o'clock. Like I said, just vibing and chilling and doing the dang thing. I'm waiting for the Gen Con plan with me to finish uploading, and everything else is scheduled. And besides, vlogs were scheduled out through the 22nd of August, which is good. Glad to see it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But what was I gonna say? I have been reading my little bookie poo in between editing. I'm not like very far into it. I'm 11% on chapter 4. For like 4 hours and 47 minutes. I'm not sure that I'll finish it today, but I would like to get halfway today. And that's really the only plan of the moment. Like I said, it's 5 o'clock. I'm sleepy. I feel like, I don't know, I must have just went real hard at Gen Con, because I'm just such a sleepy girl since getting home. But I'm just, you know. I'm just, you know. So, that's all. Hey guys, you can also pull my nerdy clothes from me. My cold dead hands. I'm just wearing them on repeat because I wish I was still at Gen Con. But I just wanted to hop on here while I'm making Chris's lunch to tell you guys the best news ever that I just learned. Hold on. Okay. I just wanted to pop on here and tell you guys that I just found out something great. Basically, first off, if you live in Dallas and you didn't tell me this, I don't know if we can be friends anymore. Truly unsure that there is room for friendship any longer, because friends tell friends this stuff. But last night I could not sleep for the life of me. Sleep was not coming because Chris simply got us McDonald's on the way home. He had a pretty lousy day at work. So whenever that's the case, it benefits you because it stops at McDonald's. So we stopped at McDonald's and he was stopping down at McDonald's and I had Diet Coke. So naturally, I was up for it. So basically, I was watching YouTube, as one does when sleep is not coming. And, hold on, let me get the sandwich stuff. also, not yesterday, but the day before, Chris was training somebody, and they were, let's just say, not very good. And due to that, they didn't have time to take a break for lunch. So Chris just like didn't eat all day. And then he's like, yeah, like I'll just eat my sandwich the next day. And I was like, okay. But obviously the sandwich was disgusting yesterday. So it's been like sitting there getting soggy for forever. So he had quite a nasty sandwich yesterday. Oh, the onion. What am I missing? But anywho, so I was watching an All Ears video, and if you don't know, All Ears is a Disney YouTube channel, but they have reporters who live like in different states and stuff that fly in for different things, or they work more behind the scenes on the website. You picking up what I'm putting down? So basically, like a couple of Oreos just because I hate these ones that I got because they're double stuffed and I didn't realize they were double stuffed. And double stuffed makes me want to throw right on up. And so we're gonna just get some of these used up. But basically, they have Emma recently moved back to Nashville, and so she's mainly doing like, they do like these different challenges that are called Game Master, where somebody's in the park and somebody's on the phone, and the person on the phone has to answer yes or no questions to get them to like do different tasks. So she's been being like the on the phone person, or like she'll fly to Florida for like a few weeks and film like bulk film videos, whatever, or does behind the scenes stuff. Then there's Quincy, who lives in Orlando. She's like the ginger in their videos, who is in like almost all of them. And then there's, I think based on my research, her real life name is also Emma, but she goes by Fry Bucket. Then there's Fry Bucket, and Fry Bucket lives in Dallas. So they've been doing a couple of these like fun challenges. Like Emma did one where she had to make X amount of recipes that are like from the Disney parks, like Dole Whip, this, that, like a bunch of like random things that are like Disney park staple foods at home, like in 24 hours. Her and Fry Bucket had to do like this competition from their two individual houses, whatever. So they were doing this video where it was the quickest to do like all of these tasks, and they timed them, and one was like the most touristy thing in your state. Find something that represents one of your competitor states. And like Quincy, for example, she found a cast member that was from Dallas, Texas. She took a picture in front of in front of Cinderella Castle, like those kind of things. Whatever. So in this video, I don't even really remember. I think it was, one of them was like eat authentic Japanese food. And so Fry Bucket, who is in Dallas, she goes to get ramen, and she's like, oh my god, this ramen place is right across from, she pans her camera, Chicken Guy. It just opened in Dallas. She's like, this just recently opened. I DoorDash it to my house all the time. I nearly passed away. I immediately, though it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, texted Andrea and was like, red alert! Red alert! There is a Chicken Guy in Dallas now. And this morning I woke up with like 3 texts from her, and she's like, what? Oh my god, where? Where is it? And then she's like, oh my god, I looked it up. It's right by the big half price books. We are cooking now. The universe knew we needed this. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So we're both essentially freaking the fuck out about this situation. There is now a motherfucking Chicken Guy in Dallas. especially because we both did not renew our Disney annual passes, just because life is a bit hectic now that the kids are getting older and such. It's just like harder to go on a very like physical, not like that Disney's physical, but it's like very hard on your body. Like you're walking a lot, you're up crazy hours, whatever. It's not like the vibe in the current times of life. And if I'm not going a bunch of times to laundry, then I'm not going a bunch of times. So it's not worth it for me to have a pass. So basically, I nearly passed away because Chicken Guy is now within my grasp, because I go to Dallas a couple times a year. And I need to have Chicken Guy when I go there, because we'll be getting it probably at least once. You know what I mean? So, for anybody who knew that and did not tell me, why didn't you tell me? I don't think it's any secret that I'm in love with Guy Fieri, so, and that I love Chicken Guy. I feel like it's like a defining fact about me that I'm in love with him. So I just had to let you know that, because it's one of the best things I've ever learned in my life. You know what I mean? My birthday's coming up. Maybe I just have to go to Dallas for my birthday. I mean, maybe I just do. But Chris is not left for work yet. But my plan for the day is I'm going to print and organize orders. I'm going to, oh, there's a huge moth on my window. I'm going to do journaling cards. I'm going to pull foil. And then most likely I will be starting to work on orders, because I don't foresee those couple of things taking particularly long. So that's pretty much the plan for the day. My Purple Hollow is out for delivery, so I may pass away, if I'm being honest with you. That's the level of thrilled that I am about this whole situation. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean. So that's the setup, that's the sitch, that's the tea, and I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm also like feeling very paranoid, because like Chris dropped off the packages yesterday. There's 2, and they just say awaiting package. We have this issue with this chunk of packages that like I've been saying that for forever, and so I'm just like, well, they're obviously lost. One of them's like a whatever package that I was just like sending out for fun to someone, so like if it gets lost, whatever. But the other one's like a really huge sale order, so it's just like a really huge order. If I have to redo the whole thing, I may throw up. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a muffin for brekkie. Lemon poppy seed. Did you know, you probably do know this, if you eat poppy seeds, like before you like drug test, you can like test, I don't know which drug it is, but there's like a toxin or like some sort of chemical in poppy seeds that'll make you test positive for drugs. Also, we need to have a serious talk. One moment. I'm for sure convinced now that my original Purple Hollow, they were like, oh yeah, we'll reship it. I'm convinced they never shipped it to begin with, because it's out for delivery with the same tracking number, which is wild. Anyhow, I hope I put this picture in, but like I also suck, so I need you all to do me a favor. Close your eyes. Are they closed? Now picture an apple. You got it? Cool. Now open your eyes. So what did you see? This is like a graph for aphantasia. 1 would be perfectly realistic. A number 1 is a perfectly realistic, as real as seeing it in real life. A 2 is realistic and reasonably visible or vivid. A 3 is moderately realistic. A 4 is dim and vague. And 5 is no image. I only know that I'm thinking of an apple. Which one are you? because I'm legitimately a 5. Like when I close my eyes and I think of an apple, I see just black in my eye. Like I don't see anything. I just know that I'm meant to be thinking about an apple. Whereas like Andrea is a 1. Like she perfectly can see every little thing about that apple. Every nook and cranny, the stem, the glossiness of the skin. And I'm just like, how? Because I actually see nothing. So just let me know where you're at, because I for sure have this aphantasia. You guys, look what I have. I have more rolls of it, but it's Purple Hollow. I'm gonna go foil all this bullshit, thank God. Okay, I'm about to start with the Purple Hollow, but I forgot to tell you guys this also, oh my God, all of a sudden I gotta pee. I forgot in my like list of things that I have to do today is I need to work on customs. So I was going to do foil, but then there are quite a few Purple Hollow things in these orders, so I was like, I'll wait for the package to get here, then I'll pull foil. So I'll start with doing customs. So I'm in the middle of doing customs, but I'm gonna pause doing customs to do this, and then I'll finish customs, and then I'll pull foil, and then depending on what time it is, I might start working on orders. But as it stands, I think I have like 40-ish orders. 40 divided by 3. So I'll have to do about 13, 14 orders-ish a day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which is completely doable because there's like 2 that are over 100 and 1 that's 150, but the rest of them are pretty small and they're not sale orders. So like there's times where I've been able to do like 30 orders in a day. So not too shabby, but I'm gonna go pee. Also today is my grandma's birthday, so I did just text my dad to see how he's doing. But yeah, I also did print all of the book cover stickers that needed to be done, and I do need to order print paper for that printer because I'm definitely not gonna have enough to do my book journal. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I have to wait till I see Andrea to do my book journal video because I ordered boxes for her like right before we left for GenCon from her. Like I haven't gotten those orders yet, but I will get them tomorrow. So then I'll be able to do my book journal because I don't think I have enough boxes because I read a bazillion books. But I will let you know, I do think I fear I'm in a reading slump, and it is the 7th and I have completed 1 book, I think. Yeah, The Perfect Divorce. I actually just DNF'd Deep Cuts. I hated it. It was so fucking boring. And I got like 25% in and I was just like, yeah, like, sorry to tell you, but I cannot keep going. So I did DNF that, and now I'm listening to The Love Haters. Actually, I need to text one of my friends about this book because she said that it was one of her least, she thinks it's her least favorite Catherine sent her. But yeah, I'm gonna go. My camera's gonna die. Okay, that's done. I'm back to working on customs, but I'm getting kind of hungry and I'm pretty much in the mood for a chicken tender salad, if I do say so myself. So I'm gonna get the chicken going. Yes, I know that this would be easier to do or quicker if I would just get the air fryer out, but I'm not going to because it's on a really tall shelf and I've literally never used it and I don't feel like figuring that out. Nor do I care. So, the old fashioned here, we use the oven. I'm gonna just throw the chicken in, and the key to frozen chicken tenders, if you're making them in the oven, temperature 100, like I'm putting it at 425 instead of 350. That's the first like key step. And then you put them in for like 20 minutes and then you flip them and then you put them in for like 15 more minutes because I like them crunchy. So popping them in, I'm gonna go set the timer on my phone. I'm just so happy that the Purple Hollow came. Feels like a weight is lifted off of me, but there's quite a bit of customs, so I'm gonna go continue on this bullshit. I fear that took me so much longer than I thought it would today. It is now 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. And I am just finishing the work for the day, okay? I just finished pulling foil and I ordered the handful of colors that I needed. And so I'm gonna just tend to a couple of emails and then go chill. I kind of panicked because I had 3 work emails, which work emails stress me out because I have a perpetual fear of disappointing and upsetting people. But one of them was an ad. It was like, oh, I see you posted this YouTube video. It's not optimized. Dumb shit. Delete. Then one was a reply to an email I sent today because of like an upload your font issue. Like the font, there wasn't an upload. So one was that, and then one was a reply to a different email from earlier today. So it was actually basically like no emails. We love to see it. I'm gonna pop in some wax. Chris is home from work. I'm gonna fill my water. And then when I was ordering my foil, Andrea wanted this like heat transfer vinyl, what's it called? Like mystery bag. And the mystery bag got me to free shipping. And the mystery bag is $14 and shipping's like $10. So, girl math, the mystery bag was free, right? Like, that's kind of where I'm at. It's like what I said to her. I was like, you simply got me free shipping. So girl math, it's free. Bada bing, bada boom. But I just finished listening to The Wedding People for a book video, and it was like so mid. I don't get it. But that's typically the case. And like the thing is I'm genuinely not trying to be like, oh, I'm not like the other girls. I don't want to like what everybody likes. Like I want to like what everybody likes. Like, I want to be just like everybody else. I want to be in the know. But alas, I'm a hater. Okay. We're back, baby, from doing the double mail 300. AKA, we had to go to both the post office and UPS because I don't know what the deal has been lately, but UPS is like not letting me print shipping labels for... Well, it's like, there was an error, try again later. I gotta give Chris a straw. Anywho, it's always like, there's an error, try again later when I'm trying to print a shipping label that's like for a different country. So, which is, you know, very not shocking, honestly. So, we're going to deal with, that makes me have to go to UPS also, because UPS always lets me, it's also faster shipping. It's like 5 to 7 days instead of like 20 days. So like, honestly, it's all a win-win overall, if I'm being honest. Checking my email. Checking my email, thank you. Awesome. Okay. So I just need to do one of these. Dealing with this chunk of orders that like never moved. Which is like fine because it wasn't that many. I mean, it's like not fine. It's still incredibly frustrating. Incredibly frustrating. But thankfully, the ones that people who have emailed me all have an open order, and they're like, yeah, just throw it in the open order. Honestly, y'all are so nice for that. So I'm gonna print this and pop it in when I get to her other order. Okay, so I'm gonna eat my breakfast. We did, in fact, get McDonald's brekkie poo, which is always fab. But we can go over the starter orders we're gonna have. We have Jamie from Tennessee, which is a redo. Actually, I should have put it with Jamie's other order, but it's like, fine. It's at the front and that's where the foil is. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna go move it and I will just put the foil to the side because it's gonna really confuse me, if I'm being honest with you, when it comes to packing the orders. So I'm just gonna put the whole thing over there and we'll get to it when we get to Jamie's other order. And same with Betsy's other order. I'm just gonna toss them back there for safety. So the beginning orders, all A names, so it's very creepy. We've got Alyssa, who wants Andrea's freebie. Get these baddies out here. Okay, she's gonna get Pixie Magenta. And her random sticker of fun is gonna be a corgi eating a Christmas cake. It's always so shocking going from the sale orders to going to like everyday orders. Amy from, or did I say where Alyssa was from? Nebraska. Amy from MD wants Rosie's freebie. She's gonna get it in pearl. And the random sticker of fun will be, it's like really random because my hand be buried down here, a Volkswagen bus with some palm trees. Then after Amy, we have Ashlyn, who wants Andrea's freebie. She's gonna get that in pink waves. Actually, I have to move you guys because you're in the way. I'm just gonna pull this bin up just for fun. And we will give some mushrooms to Ashlyn. Then we have got Andrea's order, Andrea herself. We have her freebie and green tie-dye. And I'm gonna give her this hammerhead shark so she can think of me. And then we have Alexis. It's actually all 5 of the A names in a row. And Alexis did not pick a PR freebie, but we will give Alexis this I need more space little doodad. So my goal would be to get probably around half of these orders done today. We will see. We do have to leave a little bit early because Chris left his brain in Mars this week and he forgot his lunch at work, which is whatever. But I'm gonna put on YouTube while I eat and then I'm just gonna get to work, honestly. We finished our work for the day. I got like a little bit over 1/3 of the orders done, which I feel good about. I have something I want to film because I'm getting ready today, so I figured I'll film anything that I want to be ready for, which is 2 things. An intro to a book video that I want to do. I want to do another like reading arcs because I just put in a bunch of requests for audio arcs, so I'm hoping that I get some of those, as well as I want to film a video for the info for this year's Advent, which when you guys are watching this, it'll be next Monday's video. I might have to like rearrange the videos on my channel because I think I might already have something scheduled for that day, but this like has to be scheduled that day. I think it's like the 18th maybe. That's when the Advent, I think it's gonna be on sale for the 18th through the 20th or through the 31st. And there's gonna be 2 options like last year. There's gonna be the 25-day and the 13-day or whatever. And the like, it's gonna be like, the situation is gonna be the same as last year where like you don't need to buy both because it's like, if you buy the shorter one, it's just all of the odd days. And if you buy the full one, it adds the even days in. And then the other little thingamabob is that it's gonna be like book journaling and bookish themed. So if you don't like books, don't get it. But if you do the 25-day one, there will be 4 books, like actual novels, like blind date. There will be 4 blind date with a books in the Advent. Whereas, and then the other odd days, because there's like 2nd, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. There's like obviously 12. Duh. There's 12 extra days. 4 of those 12 days will be books, and then the other 8 days are just extra bookish stickers. So it'll just depend on if you're like a really picky person and you only like very specific books. Obviously you might not want something that comes with books if you think that there's a chance you might not like them. That makes complete sense to me. I was gonna wear like this pinkish glitter, but the shirt that I'm having on currently is very silver, so I'll use a silver glitter. I've been loving using my really chunky glitters for when I'm doing face-to-face videos because it just looks very captivating, if I'm being honest with you. I think it looks really pretty. So we're just gonna toss this on. But yeah, so basically that's like the TLDR on that. The prices are pretty similar to last year. I think it's like within $5 or $10. It's a little bit more expensive for the full one this year, but like by $5 or $10 because it has the books, and the books are obviously like, I have to buy the books, and it's going to be, I'm gonna like bulk order the books, so they're gonna be like the same amongst all of them. Like say day 8, no, it's gonna be, yeah, say day 8 is a book, day 8 will be the same book amongst all of the advents, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's kind of, and then it'll ship beginning to mid-August. No, not August, November. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not sure that it's gonna like sell a ton because it is way more niche than last year, but it's just kind of hard to do like the same structure of an advent 2 years in a row without making it exactly the same, you know, because it's like I want to do things that are very usable in an advent, but like doing the same type of advent 2 years in a row, it's like hard to not repeat items that you just got a year ago, because I obviously picked the most usable options. If you guys are ever curious about these like super chunky glitters that I wear, it is the Lemonhead LA brand. It's the glitter that they use on Euphoria, and this one is called Midnight Society. It has like stars and moons in it. They are kind of expensive, but like I've had these jars, they're probably expired. Do I care? No, because I've been using them and it's causing me no issues, and they're not dried out. And again, they're expensive. And I've had them since 2022, so. Okay, but yeah, so that's kind of like, it's actually kind of good that I'm doing like the TLDR with you guys now, so that when I do my video, I will be very much so like, I'll know what to say because we've already discussed it. But yeah, like I said, I don't think that I'm gonna probably sell a ton of them, but that's completely fine with me. I just want to do something different because if I did it exactly the same, it would be boring. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And then I'll probably work on it all throughout September. I've also decided to not do like a full shop-wide sale for my birthday. It's just like, it's so close to my shop anniversary. Like it's exactly less than 2 months later. So it just feels kind of pointless, and it's always my worst sale of the year. So I'm not even gonna bother getting myself upset and hurting my own feelings by having a bad sale. So we were still gonna do something fun because if you did not know, I'm turning 30 on September 9th. I mentioned this in my like kit lineup that's going up, but if you have your September lineup done, comment down below and let me know what sticker kit you're using for my birthday week, because it's just not like to celebrate my birthday, but I just think it's so interesting to see what people use for a week that's like important to you but not important to other people. Like whenever it's Chris's birthday or my sister's birthday, whatever, I was like, what did somebody use for this week that's like a total throwaway nothing week? I'm sure if you're up north, people may be using back to school kits because I think it's around back to school time. It always is. In the 2nd grade, nope. The 3rd grade, nope. The 4th grade, I had to remember what teacher it was. In the 4th grade, school started on my birthday and I was not happy about it. Let me just say that. But yeah, I'm gonna finish doing my hair. Also, you know, like the little tiny clear elastics that I use when I do like my little ponies? Well, Andrea had told me that she bought some and they were like, are kind of like ribbed. For her pleasure. They're like ribbed and they don't pull as bad when you take them out. And she was like, yeah, like I've been using them on Lila. And she like, there's no hair is ripped out basically. She's like, it's so much better, it's so much painless. And then she's like, I even started using them on myself. And like I bought a package of new ponytails to put in my travel bag, and it's the like, I just bought a small package and it happened to be they only had the ribbed ones. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't really think it makes that big of a difference. Oh no. I used the regular ones and man, I think I lost half of my hair taking those out. Also, how cute is like the little D20 on the sleeve of my Dungeon Daddy shirt. But I ordered a foil and I ordered it from this one website that has like a ton of heat transfer vinyls. And I bought a couple in like the Easy Flex. And we're gonna retry putting something on one of my tight tank tops because I'm gonna be honest, my like Dungeon Daddy tank top, it came out of the wash and I peeled every single letter off because they were all falling off. So we're gonna try redoing it with the stretch and see if that works better on like a tank top. And then I got the mystery pack, which is like gonna be really fun to see like what colors it came with. Also, I'm feeling like Andrea right now because I introduced Chris to the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack today. He still needs to like watch it, but Andrea just keeps saying, oh my god, Chris has to like hear the music. So I played it for him in the car, and how it's done is stuck in my head. The part where it's like, how it's done, done, done. Yeah. I think that's the name of the song. I could also be very wrong, but hey, it's all good. I'm using the ouchie ponytails because I'm still gonna use them. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna wear, I think, my red hair ribbons, even though I'm wearing an all black outfit because I'm gonna film the Advent thing. I'm gonna change my shirt for that into like a Christmas shirt. But we are having Daggerheart today, and my character, Miss Poppy, she is pink and red. She's like got like pale pinkish skin and red hair and freckles. So, and she's like a pinkish reddish mushroom. So bioluminescent, of course. So, you know, I'm excited to see how Daggerheart goes today. I also need to film a reel of packing for game night. So, Daggerheart edition. Am I gonna try to find one of my Christmas headbands? That's the other thing. I mean, I feel like I look kind of like a present with my ribbons. Cute. That's New Year's. This one's technically Christmas. I don't really know how well it's gonna look. It's like reindeer ear antlers. Reindeer antlers. Are they cute or no? They're kind of cute. Got that. And I've got my classic. I just think that the mistletoe is cuter, okay? Okay, I'm gonna go put on a Christmas shirt and get this filmed. Do you guys know what time it is? Apparently it's not time for Chris to go to work because he hasn't left yet. But first things first is I need to get my tray out of the bag from last night. My pan. About 1,000 things on top of it. Hold up. AKA mainly the laptop was on top of it, so I didn't want to just do anything. Because that's not safe for the laptop. But I keep forgetting my tray, my 9x13, so Andre put all of my orders in it. So I could not forget because I need my orders to. Well, what the heck is this? A bottle holder. That's cutesy. Some Alice in Wonderland lip balm. And oh yes, she destashed all of her pop culture stuff to use the binder. So lots of pop culture stuff to go into my oops bin. And all of my orders. Woo! Yeah! Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. But you know what real time it is? I literally just cut my nails, so we can't be all ASMR-y, but it's time for my baby. And I've never been more hype. Also, the way in which I literally just filmed a haul clip 2 days ago. LOL. Which, I mean, I need to film that one because I need the boxes. So, there's that. I think I'm also going to get a muffin to eat for brekkie. But, I grabbed my headphones and yeah. We're going to get a move on today. Like I said, I'm going to grab a muffin. A lemon poppy seed. Have a lemon poppy seed muffin with my witch's brew. But I need to crack the cold one and take the first, you know, inaugural sip of the Alani. Andre said that people are saying it's less caramely this year because they're like saved some from last year and are drinking it, but I almost feel like there's a possibility that because it's like fruity that it like could get sweeter from sitting there, but that's just like my guess. But I love her. Oh yeah, smells good. That's good shit. Yeah, that's what the doctor ordered. Just kidding, doctors are for sure not ordering that. So, because this is 200 milligrams of caffeine and my bottle of Diet Coke that I usually drink is 70. So it's like 3 Diet Cokes, so, you know. Oh, but it's scrumptious. I'm not gonna muffin though because it is so much caffeine. If I drink this on an empty stomach, I'm gonna feel like death. But what are we gonna do orders wise today? I would love it if I somehow miraculously could do them all. I don't think that's like my reality, but we're gonna be starting with Alicia from Canada, and then we do have Miss Emily from the PR team, and then Michelle from Alabama, Domi from the PR team, Madison from the PR team, Kirsten from California, Amy from South Carolina, Mika from the PR team. And that's it for the July orders. I'm moving to August. And I do need to at some point make the bonus freebies today, but that's fine. We've got Tracy from Texas, Sam from Illinois, Jamie from Tennessee, Danielle from Wisconsin. I think I miscounted on my how many I need for the bonus. 1, 2, Okay. Betsy from Alabama. Yeah, these count. That's fine. I can fix it. Like these, I'm feeling pretty confident. The only one of these that's like any bit big is Alicia. Caroline from New York. Laura from New York. Laura from Virginia. Jacqueline from Texas. Amy from Kentucky. I think there is actually a world where I get these all done. Orly from Oregon. I do not know if I'm saying that right, so sorry, my friend. Cheryl from MD. That one's a little bit bigger. Marissa from Florida is a little bit bigger. Jennifer from Ohio. Cassidy from Hawaii. Tammy from Texas. That's everything. So there is a world that we get it done. Do you believe in me? Do you want to try the witch's brew? My love of my life?
I don't like it that much.
So good.
Yeah, I know I'm a hater.
You leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, Chris is a lover boy, and he wanted to give me a smooch goodbye, but he didn't want to be on camera, so I abruptly stopped that clip. But my Alani, 10 out of 10. I'm gonna get my muffin, but like get my muffin, I'm gonna tell you guys about Daggerheart last night because we had so much freaking fun. I do want SPC, and I want to get some of like the kind of more like scrapbooky type stuff, like mushroomy, foresty themed. I think would be cute. But yeah, so we had our first session, and I gave Chris an 8.59 out of 10. The beginning was a little bit boring because it was just like Nick on this like train, and we weren't supposed to like know any of the information being said, so it's just like kind of not really paying attention. And he gets to town, there's info that we do know, he's telling it to us, but I like said to Chris, because this is just kind of something I feel like he'd be struggling with. Part of it could be like, I'm not gonna get in too deep about this because it's not my information to share, but Chris did get like a phone call that kind of stressed him out right before we like on our way there. So this could have been also part of the problem, but also Chris is not particularly skilled in conveying his thoughts in a way that makes sense to other people. Like whenever Chris is upset about something, if he describes, like tells me why he's upset, I'm like, I don't like understand what you're saying, and like it takes us a while to get there. So I think it's just going to be like a learning curve because there's a lot of complex world, not like complex, but there's a lot of world building stuff for this, and like we would ask questions but then his answers would contradict the beginning part. It was a whole thing. So eventually at the end we were like, okay, like this is metagaming, but like can you just like re-explain this because I'm a little bit confused as to like the lore. And we did figure it out with like some very like specific questioning, but so it's just like you just gotta make sure everything's very streamlined. But it was super fun. We had our first battle. I do think that the no turn order is a bit chaotic, I will admit that. It's not like my favorite, but you know. So it's just like, it's kind of confusing. It's like, well, I want to go next, well, I want to go next, no, you can go next, no, you can go next type energy, because we're all like trying to be mindful of everybody. So it's like we still end up just like taking turns. But I am going to watch some YouTube, eat my muffin, and then we're going to get to work. Hey friends, it's 1 o'clock. I'm freaking killing it. I'm already almost done with all of, like basically I'm like at Monday's orders. So I just have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday orders to do, and then I'm done. But I am in fact going to put some chicken tendies in the oven for a chicken tender salad because I cooked them for like about 85 years. So I'm getting hungry, so I want to get them in the oven right now. You know what I mean? But, yeah, no, I tend to usually be like reading most books for like videos, but because I'm so ahead on videos, I've been just like kind of just reading just random shit sometimes. And I got a skip the line copy of a book I've been waiting for, which is Poverty from Survivor like not really like enough chicken, but hey. I might have actually a different brand in here. I'll grab a tender from there. But she wrote a memoir, and so I am just also going to, whoa, speaking a different language. So I'm listening to that right now. It's only a 6-hour audiobook, so like I'm gonna time speed, it's only gonna take me like 2 hours. But it's very fascinating. She like basically grew up in a cult, which is kind of wild, but you know, we're gonna continue. I'm gonna set a timer on my phone to flip them, but we're killing it. Okay guys, we only have about 5 orders left. There's 3 of the 5 orders are kind of big. In the last order, technically I don't need to get done because it was what's the word, purchased right after midnight, and I don't even actually have all the foil for it. I need carbon fiber to come in the mail, but it's already shipped and it'll be here either Monday or Tuesday. I can't really remember exactly what it said on the email, but I will check it later. But I am about to be working on Cheryl's order, which is a ton of unfoiled script, and they're making my software crash and it's pissing me off, but that is it. I think I am going to really push to get everything done today. So tomorrow, the thing is I was going to work on my book journal stuff tomorrow, but I just like, I don't want to. I want tomorrow to just lay in bed and read on my Kindle. Like that's maybe sit outside and like I just want to read on my Kindle with my eyeballs, because I've read so many audiobooks over the last month and I'm getting so sick of them. And I'm loving my book that I'm reading on my Kindle. And if I finish that book, it finishes a video. So I would just like love more than anything to do that tomorrow. And again, I think that it's very doable to finish because it's only 4:30 and I have 5 orders left, and I've done like 15 orders today. So we're literally killing it. And so I am just rocking and rolling. I'm getting everything packaged up, ready to go. And yeah, so that's kind of the plan of action for me. For the rest of the livelong day, to just finish up these orders and then relax. I'm sure Chris and I will watch our show together tonight, and then just have like a chill day tomorrow, because since the sale, like obviously I wasn't working on orders busy because I was on vacation, but it was like a busy vacation, you know what I mean? And then the day I got home, I let myself just rest that day, but other than that, we've had no rest in a month. So I think tomorrow's just gonna be a rest day. And that sounds delicious. Okay, I was working on the last order and my toner died. I did order more toner. It'll be here between 4 and 8 a.m. So it's like whatever. However, that's the order that like I technically don't need to do because it was placed past midnight. So bada bing, bada boom, and be double dog D on that. So I'm basically killing it is what I'm getting at. And then tomorrow I can just have my day of rest and relaxation. I'm just like, ugh, because I have to spend like $150 on toner, and then like whenever you like hit like a $200 threshold on Shopify, you have to like get it like charged. And because I printed shipping labels earlier this week, like 15 of them plus the ones I just printed, had to pay that. And I'm just like, so make sure you shop the Halloween releases because it's spooky scary out there. So it's pretty much that, but yeah, I think tomorrow I might do some filming type stuff. as well, like some little video ideas, because like all of the books that I need to read for videos currently are all books that I can't get the audio for, so, or I want to read physically, so, or I'm waiting on the audio for, so I need to do maybe some, I might do a like mood read with me for the week type of video. I think that would be a good one. I actually don't feel like getting ready tomorrow. I'm gonna get ready on Monday, so I'm actually not gonna do that, but I think a mood reading video would be perfect, and I can just like do that Monday through Sunday. Thanks for helping me out, but I'm gonna go lay down. Chris is bringing us some McDonald's. I don't know if I mentioned that, but he is, and I'm ready for it. And then we're just gonna hang out. He says he really misses me, so hopefully that means he wants to hang out with me. I mean, why wouldn't he? I'm just such a fun girl. But we will see. And then tomorrow I just want to finish my book. Maybe read a whole nother book, because I have a Lucinda Berry that's pretty short and a romance that's pretty short. I have a bunch of like really short books on my TBR, so I could finish 2 books tomorrow physically. That would be so good, and it would be really nice to get some b-roll that's not me in my office, if I'm being so for real with you. Wow, do you ever just like be shocked at how bad you look? Because that's me right now. Whoa, let's fix our hair, friends. But actually I like you guys up here. Put you guys up here, it works good. Okay, so my hair, crazy. It is Sunday. Woke up to a nice order from Miss Jenna. Thank you, girl. Honestly, made my morning. But basically, I'm gonna film my Fat Daddy haul clip from SPC so that I'll be good to do my book journal this week. My toner came. I am waiting on paper for my colored printer. I just don't think I have enough because of how many bitch ass books I read. But I am gonna put the toner in the printer. Chris is actively cleaning the bathrooms in our division of household chores. Like, I cook, he cleans, I do laundry, and I clean like the house if he does the bathrooms, because dishes and bathrooms are just not my cup of tea. So, and he takes out the trash. So it's kind of like our division of labor around these parts. So he's doing that currently. And like I said, I am gonna put this in the thingy, put her on in. Being really brave, I took my Band-Aid off of my sliced finger today for the first time, so that I can hopefully start healing. But the freaking Band-Aid left so much sticky residue on my fingernail, and it's like, it was really a struggle to get off. Also, Chris, I can like smell the bleach. Chris bought this stuff called Tiger Balm. One moment, somebody just talking this into recycling. Chris bought this stuff called Tiger Balm, which is like apparently, what's that sound? It's the printer. Like icy hot but on crack, and it's so funny. He's like, can you put it on me? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I put a little bit on him, and he's like, this doesn't feel like anything. And then literally 2 minutes later, he's like, oh, I'm feeling it now. So that was really funny, but I'm gonna go film this haul clip, and then I'll probably finish working on Tammy's order. Because Chris is cleaning the bathrooms, we have one in the hallway, which is where he's starting, and then he's gonna go into the one in our room, but it's not gonna be peaceful, relaxing reading time, so works out to get my stuff done in here, and then we can move on to that, you know what I mean? And there's a couple of YouTube videos I want to watch, and I think I'm gonna watch, the thing is I should grab my headphones and finish the book that I'm reading, because I'm at 91%, so I'll probably do that and then watch the YouTube videos I want to watch. But like, I'm pretty much at the end. Ugh, my finger looks so yucky. It's not like that bad. Like, I guess like if you don't want to see it, it's literally just looks like a little tiny cut. There she is. But she was mighty gross. Anyhow, let's go film our haul. That's the, well, actually first I'm gonna post some Instagram stories, and I also need to get new releases up. That's top priority. Let's do all of our things. The haul has been completed. All of the trash is going in the trash. I have those little drawers to put the kits in until I put them away. Which I do need to film a perfect pair. However, I want to make the new releases live first, so that, because like we're starting to have Halloween kits, and so you get what I'm saying. But I am gonna put my boxes away. I can show you guys. This is kind of how I have my like stuff sorted here. Got box 5, 3, 2, the 1, 7, and 6. Okay. I didn't get any more 3 because I have quite a bit of 3. So, and 3 and 5 are pretty similar. So I kind of use them together. 4 I have a lot of, so I did not get more of that, but I was running quite low on 5. Oh no, I did get more 3. I lied. I had kind of a lot of 3. I don't really know why I bought more, but hey, we bought more. 3 and 5 are like the sizes I use the most, I would say. So it's not like that shocking. 7. I don't know what was up there, but we didn't even get more of it. 2 and 6. And okay. So that's gonna be good to go for whenever I'm ready to work on that. And I'm gonna go work on getting new releases live, set up the discount for tomorrow, and email myself the graphic after I fill in my planner from yesterday. So I did get my headphones. I'm gonna finish my book because like I said, I'm at 91%, and this is the last book for this video, so I would like to finish it today so that when I offload my camera this week, I can edit that full video because it'll be done. You know what I mean? Do some endings, I think. No, I did finish the endings for those other videos. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go and do that. Okay friends, it's noon. I finished with my filming, I finished with my planner, I finished with my audiobook. I need to actually go update that on Goodreads. And end that video. I got new, I'm gonna film a bookshelf scavenger hunt tomorrow. I'm gonna film a big book haul tomorrow. I think I'm gonna, depending on like, listen, I feel like it sounds to be like, oh my god, I'm gonna get like books for my birthday, but like that is like what I want. So if any of my like friends or family do ask me what I want for my birthday, the answer is and always will be books. So I might do like a separate birthday book haul, because like my Amazon wish list is like 90% books, 5% dice, and 5% random. So like the likelihood of me getting books from my friends and family pretty high. So maybe I'll do like a birthday book haul, you know, 30 books for my 30th birthday. It would just be like iconic. So tomorrow I'm gonna film all of that stuff, and then I'm gonna film a bookshelf scavenger hunt tomorrow, as well as an intro for a mood reading vlog. But I'm gonna actually pull a melting basket because these are the only things I have left in my basket from when it was like the full coffee bullshit where like every single melt in my basket was a coffee scent. But I just put wax all throughout the house because the house was smelling quite bleachy. Let me brighten this up because it's pretty dark in here. Okay. Anyhow, so we are gonna still grab a coffee scent, you know, because we will. This is a espresso, cinnamon donuts, pumpkin pecan waffle coconut. I'm not like feeling mint currently. It's just like not really feeling correct. This is a partial loaf of Garcia, which is sugar cookie, birthday cake, and zucchini bread. That sounds really good. A bathroom scent, we'll grab this one, which is Cool Water Type. I do love Cool Water Type from Fantasy Wax, and I do think you can use Hannah 10 to save at Fantasy Wax. Holiday Sheer, we've got Brown Sugar Pecan Pie Crust. And we'll get Sarah Vanilla Butter Fudge Wildberry Mousse Sugar Cookie. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that. I don't love wild mousse. Like a handful of, a couple of It's Corn and an Andrea's Blend. Then down here we've got glazed donuts and maple toddy. Grab this strawberry pound cake, strawberry bread, and summer scoop. My nose is so itchy. Banana birthday cake. Why not? Got an Alex's Blend here. We'll toss that in. And the almond, the Little Miss Wax Lover. That should be good for a few weeks. Chris was actually asking me, like, do you ever even buy wax anymore? And the reason I have not bought wax in quite some time, there is a good reason. It's because I was buying wax faster than I can use it, and wax kind of loses its potency with time. And so I'm just like I'm still melting wax from 2022. It's 2025. So it's just getting to the point where like it was gonna start getting wasteful. So I put a pause on my wax purchasing. I still purchase from Fantasy Wax a few times a year because their wax is my favorite and I want to support the pale. But I don't spend any time in my living room or like general living space. Like if I happen to have company, which is very rare, I will, but otherwise, no, it's not happening. So I don't bother even putting wax in the general living space because it just feels pointless. So if I'm literally putting wax in my bedroom and in my office, it takes me quite a bit of time to get through it. But I finished Brain Damage by Frida McFadden, and my next point of action for the day is to lay in bed and finish Scythe because I'm quite enjoying it, so I'd like to be done. I'd like to like know what happens next. There we go. But I need to get my big tripod that is kind of like broken. I need to fix it. And so that I can film some B-roll of me reading this book because we're getting a different room. We're not in my office, which is like shocking behavior. So I'm gonna go deal with fixing this bullshit, get to reading my book. I'll check in with you guys probably when I'm done with my book, or I'm kind of hungry, so I am gonna like pause and eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. Chris ordered food for himself from the place I don't like, so we'll see what I end up doing. I mean, most likely I will go get myself something because it's Sunday, and by Sunday we're kind of out of everything. Okay friends, it is much later. I just watched Macaulay Culkin's Hot Ones thing. I did finish my book. I got lunch earlier. I just made dinner. About to watch a YouTube video, but I do think that this will be all for today, for this video. And if you wanna, I'm getting a soda pop, a danger soda as they say. If you want to comment down below some sort of Halloween emoji to celebrate that Halloween releases are live and on sale. It can be a pumpkin, it can be a ghost, it can be a spider, it can be a zombie, a vampire, you name it. If you think it's Halloween related, comment it down below. And I will talk to you guys next time. Will the next video be any more interesting? Probably not, because I'm a boring person. But that's all for now, folks. Bye.